right, so when we last left off, you guys had come to. Give me a second. the the winery of. I'm great at keeping my notes. Give me just a second. I have it. The Sinclair Winery.
There you go.
The
To
St.
celebrate
Clair Winery.
Robert Sinclair's 60th birthday. And make sure nothing untoward was going on. There have been a little investigations here and there. You talked to the person who hired you.
They were-
Very quickly got a vibe off of her.
Yep. That's a word to describe it.
Yes. And she seems to be suspicious of the tieflings that are staffing the event.
She refused to shake my hand. How dare she?
Right. So, Kai and Clary went to investigate the kitchen, where they had an opportunity to talk to them. And, well, they didn't see anything untoward in the kitchen at that time. Lanro, the day of the party, you guys had arrived a little outside the party where Lanros got his fortune read.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we are about to begin the party proper. Here's how we're going to do this. First off, I'm going to draw a very crude map. This is not a combat map or anything like that. Dang it. This is not a combat map or anything like that. This is just a very crude map to explain that the party has a few areas in it. So first off, there is the outdoors, which is basically like those like. I'm trying to convey things, and also I suck at drawing. You're right. You know what? That's a good point. You're actually right. I could just use the square tool.
Let's have Phil draw it.
In the square hole.
There we go. So, yes. So, there is the general outdoor. Dang it, no, I want to draw. There's the general outdoors, which is going to have, like, which is very picturesque, and there is actually kind of a nice lake and such. And it is a place that's considered access to the party, though it would be noted that to ensure you don't take any of the grapes or anything with you, because they need those, there is some security kind of patrolling around that area.
I think I'm just gonna stay indoors.
So, the manor itself has 3 floors available to the public. The first floor has a bit of a kind of a lobby area. It's basically like kind of a foyer and dining room kind of thing. The second floor has a study, which a lot of people apparently are, which might have some people in, like going for one. And the third floor has a couple bedrooms and guest rooms, though it's asked that you don't go prying into anything. So, for every hour of the party, I will ask each of you guys what you're doing. You could be doing stuff together or on your own, but I will then roll a dice to determine which scenes to resolve which order, and then I will trigger party events, which are stuff that are going to happen.
Alright.
So, do any of you guys have a particular idea what you're going to be doing for the first hour?
Honestly, Clarice probably pulling a me and identifying the snacks.
Okay, so Clary is going to do snacks.
Kai would, since he's kind of more in the light than he was before, he's gonna find a quick place to hide, and what better place to hide than in books?
So you're going to the study?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I think for me, I just want to double check that.
Yeah. By the way, you don't need to tell me where you are. Just what you're doing is helpful.
Right. I think I'm going to just be glancing around the main part of the party room, and trying to keep my ears out for any strange conversations.
Okay. Acknowledged. We will. All right. That leaves Maris and Lanrose.
I would be where the main party is being held at, and kind of
Alright.
talking to people and drinking.
All right.
I just imagine I'd be kind of just glancing around, looking at the people as a whole, keeping an eye out. Probably thinking about that guy we fought yesterday that was coughing and turned into a monster or whatever.
You know, that is a fair thought to have, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I forgot
So
about that
Maris
guy.
is also watching.
Yeah.
All right. With that in mind, I'm going to do a little, and we're going to run it. Okay. So, are you watching outside or inside?
Inside.
Inside. Okay. So you're. All right. So you are in the main foyer. Make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
Oh
Okay, at
boy.
that.
Oh boy.
That's
Okay.
okay. That's
Okay.
17.
So.
Not bad.
Oh.
All right. All right. So. Yes.
That's goofy,
So-
actually.
You notice that there's a man in a suit who seems to be, well, a very touchy type of person.
Ooh.
You notice that like every time he seems to walk up to somebody, he like gives them a handshake or like pats them on the shoulder, and he is coming your way.
Hmm.
Pardon me, good sir.
Hello.
You don't really need to conceal your face here. It's not that kind of party.
But- No, I'm good. I'm just.
Very well. To each their own, and he is going to make a move to kind of like give you like a little pat on the back as he walks past.
Ew, what is this
Sure.
slime that's on my neck
You,
now?
so you're letting him do so?
Yeah, sure. I'm keeping an eye on him for sure. I think he's
Okay.
80, but
All right.
kind of weird
Noted.
that he.
Okay. That would be okay. So Kai, you're in the study.
Yes.
Anything in particular you're doing, or are you just kind of hanging out here?
Just sort of.
A lot of people are kind of like drinking some of the wine, talking about various things and books, and basically just kind of having like a lot of conversation here.
He is just kind of looking around at the book, seeing if there's anything that catches his eye.
Okay, make a perception check.
We.
Ooh,
Not
okay,
bad.
Jesus Christ.
so there are a couple books that catch your attention. A good chunk of them are about proper grape cultivation.
Right.
So, but there are a couple things that seem to be of interest to you. There is a book on history of gods, which, if you were to look kind of closer through and like skim through, is a book to telling when worship of certain gods started, and when worship of certain gods fell out of favor. Otherwise, most of it is relevant to what one would study running a winery.
He might take that one book about gods and start
Alright.
kind of reading through it.
Alright, so you're reading in the study?
Yeah, he's gotta like find a place to sit down by himself and just kind of.
Okay. Alright, we will come back to you then.
Alright, next it's gonna be Eve, and she finds a really good snack table.
Lilith, make a perception check for me, please, as you're keeping an eye on the foyer, you said.
Yep. Also, wow, my guess was wrong.
It was.
Well, the timing of the guess. I'm pretty sure the guess is still probably accurate.
Okay, so you're looking around the general foyer area. You see that there is a bit of a stage, and you can see kind of that Robert is talking to someone on the stage.
Robert is the person that is the birthday, right?
Yes.
Okay, the old man.
Yeah, he is talking to somebody. The person seems to be like an elf. Otherwise, the main thing that catches your attention are... Make an insight check for me.
Insight? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is a... that's a 6.
You do see the tiefling cooks that you knew were there seem to be occasionally like poking their eyes out of the kitchen and then saying something in a language you don't understand.
Yep.
And then poking their head back in.
So I noticed that, but I can't tell like what their intentions are.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I think I'm gonna assume for right now that they're just like checking to see if they need to refill the buffet table, basically. I'm assuming this is a buffet, not like a plate dinner or stuff like that. Because how many people are there?
At the moment, yeah, it's like, but this is a fancy house party. There's hors d'oeuvres. There are occasional, like you'll see an occasional a tiefling dressed in a decently nice suit walking in and be like, would you like a refill of your wine if you have any, which I assume you don't. And they would ask if you want to, like maybe offer you like a small like snack. I will say the wine is like the big thing that's being served.
I mean, of course. I mean, it is a winery, of course. Like,
speaking of snacks, Clary, you're kind of near the kitchen, I assume, right?
Yeah, she would. While she's getting snacks, she would be like listening for.
All right. Make a perception check for me.
It won't be a very good one, probably, but I got you.
You guys are doing pretty
we're
solid on your perception check.
Fine on perception.
Okay, so you see a dwarf. Two dwarfs, a male dwarf and a female dwarf, talking to each other.
Are they speaking common, or what are they speaking?
You're not going to believe this.
Dwarvish?
They're speaking Dwarvish.
Figured. And I don't know.
You can make an insight check if you'd like.
I'll try.
God, the one language our party doesn't have, Dwarvish.
Unless
do you have Dwarvish? I forgive you, do.
He does.
Yeah, I'm going to use inspiration, please.
You're using it here? Okay, then roll at advantage.
Should have rolled that with advantage. I'll just roll another one.
Thank you. And let me mark that you don't have it anymore.
I already clicked
So
off
16.
of it. All right.
Yeah, no. I'm marking on my notes, Eve.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Do I have?
Yep.
I
Alright,
don't have one
so-
right now. Do I, Bleeps?
I
don't believe I do.
You do.
Oh, I do? Okay. I did not know that. Okay. I'll keep that in.
Anyways, so yes, the male dwarf seems to be uneasy.
And of course, since I don't know Dwarvish, I don't know what he seems to be uneasy about.
Correct. I will state, as a dwarf, you note that even though he is drinking the wine, he is drinking it like a dwarf.
Oh, so just dumping the thing into his mouth, like chugging it down.
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
Pick your poison.
For what it's worth, he does get several wine refills very quickly. Lanrose.
Well, quick,
Mhm.
You can ask your question.
does the uneasiness seem like kind of like nervousness or just in general uneasiness?
It's hard to say. Uneasiness is uneasiness. You know that like he's probably complaining about something.
All right.
Lanrose. So, are there anything particular that you're steering conversation towards, or are you just randomly chatting?
I would say I'm just randomly chatting right now.
All
I'm
right.
not really doing a whole lot towards the mission right now.
All right. Well, then I will say make a persuasion investigation check. Just to, I guess we'll lean persuasion then, because you're focused on chatting. We're just gonna take it as a general social check. All right, not bad. So, I mean, you do make report, and eventually a man in a suit kind of meets you. You're a very talky one, aren't you? You're the life of a party.
Of course. Going to a party, you gotta enjoy yourself. Who might be you?
I'm Lawrence Bright, the butler of this estate, and he's gonna go to shake your hands.
I accept the handshake and shake his hand.
Okay.
He accepted a deal with the devil. Anyway, I'm joking.
I mean, he did. That happened last session, though.
I make. You know, you're right.
I-
But you know what I'm more referring to.
I know. Anyways, so quite the festivities, hmm?
Ah, yes. This is one of the better establishments I've been to in my life, actually.
I appreciate you saying that. Though I must confess I've been hands off for this event.
What were we were looking for chefs, right?
Yes. The chef, the tiefling cooks were the ones that your client, Linda Sinclair, has issue with.
You said you're rather hands off, but have there been any hiccups so far?
Well, not really. Not that I can recall. The Black Blood group are pretty insular.
Who are the Black Blood group plebes?
This is the first time you've heard the term.
Thank you for the follow, Pato Gennaro.
Who's the Black Blood group?
They are the caterers for this event.
Oh. Are they popular? It's the first time I've heard of them.
From what I understand, this is one of the first major catering jobs they've done. But I will say I've been present for some of their taste tests, and it's not bad.
Well,
Something you noticed, Lanrose, there seems to be some like green stuff on like his left hand.
some green stuff.
Yeah, some green slimy stuff.
Gross, dude.
Gross.
That's nasty.
Yeah, just Anyways, yes, there. Like I said,
What does the green stuff look like? Like, what is this?
I
Like
will just-
poison?
it looks like Maris.
Oh,
I imagine the green stuff on his hand just forms a mouth and just says hello.
Nope. That's not an ability Maris has yet.
Is that an ability that the race gets? I don't remember that.
No, it isn't.
That would be very funny though.
Mitosis.
I might allow that at my table because that'd be very funny.
Anyways, but yes, no, I just figured that it's something Landrose would notice.
by chance, have you spoken with a man with a weird mask today?
Yes, I have, just a little bit before talking to you, actually.
You got some of his mask on your hands. You might want to
Yes.
get locked up.
You're not wrong. You see him kind of very quickly take his gloves off and quickly put like a different pair on.
I was gonna say, I imagine he was wearing gloves for that handshake.
Yes, he was wearing gloves. Yes, that is apologies on my part. I didn't even notice how much had gotten on through these gloves.
It's quite all right. I'm used to it. There is
An
a
acquaintance
reason
of
why
yours.
Huh?
Acquaintance of yours.
Yes. A rather weird individual. He never takes off his mask. Something about being shy or another.
Oh, is he now? Is it maybe some kind of injury?
No, he just doesn't like showing his face.
Well, it's not my business to pry. I have, I'd say things to do, but really I'm going stir crazy.
Quite all right. It's been a pleasure chatting.
All right. So that was the first hour. And then after you hear, first off, you see someone go up, do a few hand motions, and then you hear, testing, is this working? And the voice is like amplified throughout the entire building.
Is this over by the stage where I've been at?
Yes.
I give him
Yeah,
a
and you would
thumbs up
see-
like it
yeah.
sounds like it's working.
There are a lot of people like in front of that stage. But he's like, I want to first off thank all of you for coming today. It's not every day you turn 60. In fact, many don't ever turn 60. But I've been lucky to have a winery that runs so smoothly and has been such a family, really. And the fact that my employees were willing to sacrifice so much of their lives to come up here, truly honored. I also want to thank the Black Blood Company for agreeing to help staff this event. Well, I love my usual manor staff, and even our employees here. Well, you couldn't enjoy the party if you were working. Now, if you have any concerns, don't worry, they are here to help. Their job is to serve food and clean up, though you try not to make things too hard on them. Now, I do ask that people respect certain boundaries, but again, I appreciate you all coming. The cake should be ready in, a few more hours. In fact, 3 more hours. And don't worry, the cake uses the same ingredients that we make in our wine here, so you know it'll be good. Well, I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of the night, everybody.
Alright.
Okay. So, with that is the first hour. What do you guys, anything you guys want to do in particular for the second hour?
So, question: did we discuss between ourselves where we each went, or is this like we each basically went on our own little adventure?
Do you think that's a conversation you guys would have had?
What do you guys think? I think it was more of just a general like
I feel like it's just kind of a we're doing our own thing at the moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
That's what I was thinking too, but I just wanted to like confirm like if we all had that same mindset.
Mm.
So okay. So just double check, please. He said that the cake would be ready in a few hours.
He said 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours. Okay.
Yes.
After the not speech, but like after that whole discussion had happened, I am going to try to look around to see if I can find Kai. And
Interesting.
talk to him, and like
Okay.
maybe after finding him, try to find somewhere more private. If I end up finding
Nah.
him, I don't know where he went.
I got you. So Kai, I'll immediately ask you, what are you doing since this is relevant?
I'd probably still be going through the book. I assume it's a rather long.
It is. It is the type of book that, like, to really understand would take days.
Yeah.
But-
He's still reading through it, but he's also kind of like keeping his ear out for any interesting conversation.
Oh, of course, yes. Okay, in that case, we will figure out stuff later. Anybody else?
Be just walking around the party and either talking to people or listening in conversation to see if she hears anything.
Okay, understood.
Are there people outside?
Yes, there is.
Maybe I'll go outside and like loop around the building. Just look around.
All right, Lanrose, are you?
I'm gonna kind of post up next to the kitchen and try to eavesdrop,
Okay.
but be like casual about it and try not. to
Yeah,
talk.
I got you. Okay. All right, in that case, let's see who we're gonna do first.
It's going to be Eve. Final answer.
Lanrose, okay,
Damn
so
it.
you are at the kitchen. Make a perception check for me.
Oh god, I'm not very good at this. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Crap.
You decided that's what you were going to do. So, I will say, you don't hear nothing. First off, it is, as you're realizing, these tieflings have very thick dwarvish accents. And so you hear, I'm telling you, we need a bigger plate. Surely this is... I've done the math. We'll need a bigger plate. And that's what you kind of can hear shouted through the kitchen. All right.
Alright, this is gonna be Neo.
Bill.
This is Lilith. Make an investigation check for me.
Investigation. You know I got.
Yes. This
Oh, what?
This is to find out. Yeah, no, I was playing. This is to find out if you can find Kai or not.
Okay. Yep. I'm ready for your nat 1.
Hey,
You know what? I have my.
Go black.
I have my thing. Can I re-roll it?
Yeah, roll at advantage. Spend all your inspiration, everybody.
Jesus.
That was much louder. That was much louder than it needed it to be.
Oh, you know, it can be loud sometimes with whatever audio.
For the
effect it is.
record, at the moment, nobody has inspiration.
Wow.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yes.
God,
So-
I'm a wizard. I'm a fucking. How'd I predict that?
Yeah, you talk around and ask if anyone has seen Kai, and you were eventually instructed to the study where you see Kai reading.
All right. Glancing around the room where he is reading,
Mm-hmm.
he said he was sitting in
It
like
is a
more
fairly
secluded-
crowded room. It's a fairly crowded room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I go over to Kai. What? What you reading?
Well, I ended up finding a book about the gods, and certain ones, and kind of explaining what you explained to me, please.
Yeah, of course.
Anything fascinating in there?
Make an investigation check for me.
Me?
Yep. This is to see if you've learned anything interesting with reading.
Well, this is a 0 investigation.
Yeah,
so-
I know. I'm not saying you're gonna do good. Not as of yet. It's a lot of words and a lot of dates that you're like kind of trying to memorize, but it takes a while.
Well, to be honest, if I did find anything in the past hour, it'd be rather impressive, especially with how big this is.
Maybe. You okay?
As Kai suddenly gets a paper cut.
Nope, I dropped something.
Do you need a second, man?
Oh no.
Nope, you're good. Keep going.
Anyway, maybe if you don't finish that book by the time the party is over, maybe we'll have to get you a copy if one is
Okay.
available. Anyway, you heard the whole announcement thing, right?
Yeah, I heard it from down here. Or up here, I should say.
Yeah, it echoes through the entire house.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to whisper this part. Just before it gets 3 hours. I think you know what to do, right?
Make sure no poisons are around. Yes, I know.
Exactly. Try to find somewhere secluded and be able to cast that spell.
I'll be ready when needed.
Yep. Before I walk away to actually, you know what? While I'm here, first off, I'm gonna take a look at the title of the book that Kai is reading.
Okay. I'm gonna just post it in the Discord chat. Give me a second.
Goes to the Discord chat.
Go into the Discord chat. The book is called Discord Chat.
No.
Okay, and I'm going to pull a little bit of paper and write down the name just so it's remembered.
Yep.
After that, I look at the bookshelf myself and see if there's anything that I find a little interesting.
All right, make a perception check.
Because why not? I'm right here anyway. That is a 20.
All right. So again, most of the books are on stuff like winery-based stuff, but you do find one book that is of interest to you. It is about. It is a book called "The Storage of Magic and How It Could Be Used to Enhance Our." The Storage of Magic. And how it can be used to enhance agriculture.
There you go.
Which I totally know how to spell.
Not even close.
I mean, it'd be my guess of how to spell it. So I mean, hey, there's that.
I'll fix it some other day. It's not important.
This could be interesting.
Eh.
I grabbed the book and is there a seat like near Kai where I would also sit down?
Yeah, there would be.
Okay, I sit down and I would start reading it.
All right, so that basically covers 2 in 1 there. So we did you and you two. So that just leaves you guys. Maris.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hi.
you're outside in like kind of basically the fields proper.
Mhm.
It is lovely. There's like a lake, and of course, great fields aplenty.
Mhm.
Make anything particular you're doing, or you just walk around having a look.
Kind of looking around.
All right,
Yeah.
make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I'll use a lucky.
Okay, lucky recorded.
Oh boy.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
again. Don't be too much better.
Okay, yes. So, looking around, it is of course beautiful. That is the first obvious thing. And
Nice.
there is a lot of chatter. This is a big, wide open area. Like, it's the type of place that would take someone forever to like cross on foot.
Mhm.
But just kind of get the general perimeter. You hear, you see the innkeeper.
The innkeeper. Oh, the one from
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Yes, her name I have written down.
Do
So I
you?
will. Yes, I do. Uh,
Can I roll an insight on the DM?
her name is Dorothy Bright.
Yeah, I remember the bright part.
Yes.
Dorothy.
Macro.
You hear her kind of talking. I can't believe this party's kept my husband so busy that he couldn't even come home once in the past week.
Is that to me, or is she just kind of
No, you're overhearing it.
okay? I guess I'll step in. Like he hasn't come home.
Oh,
If you tell me. Sorry.
you were at the, you were right. I saw you yesterday.
Yeah, we got a room, I believe.
A room was
Here?
purchased for you. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, the
reserved.
VIPs. I don't mean to trouble you. It just, my husband's on staff at the manor here, and well, he's been awfully busy. Usually, he tries to come home at least a little bit.
Hasn't done so.
Not in the past week, no.
Okay. Have you heard of the Black Bloods? I've not.
I mean, I have heard as much as the next person. They're the people catering the event.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just curious
mean-
if.
Yes, I mean, we all just heard that announcement that just happened just now.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you've heard about them before that. I sure haven't.
Can't say I have, no.
All right. I guess he's probably just been preparing for the party, right? So I guess you probably wouldn't know what he's been up to.
No, I don't. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that we can have a little bit of a break once the party's over, you know? Maybe go out somewhere nice to eat?
I hope so. I hope so for you.
I mean,
I'll leave you be.
yeah, no, it's alright. Just leave an old woman to her ramblings.
No worries.
Alright, that leaves Clary, who you're just doing kind of a general walk around the party.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Alright,
Mysterious.
make either an investigation or perception check. I'll take either.
Depends on which is better. Neither are better, so I'll just do perception.
Okay.
Worse.
I mean, there's not much of extreme note that you notice.
Damn.
I'm sorry. However, we get to the party event. Lanrose! You happen to be where this happens.
Oh,
So you're kind of by the kitchen door, which kind of like connects to like a bit of a dining area that everyone is kind of people are sitting at, and You see the butler talking to a woman in what you would say is probably a maid uniform. I can't believe we're not even allowed in the kitchen. The maid kind of looks at him kind of quizzically. I mean, we're leaving it to them. It's what we were told. I know, but the fact that we've basically been doing nothing this past week. Oh, well, it is what it is. Why are you so worked up about it, Lawrence? I guess I'm just a little on edge today, that's all.
Is Lawrence the guy in like the big guy here?
Lawrence was the guy, the butler who had talked to you earlier.
Right.
Yes.
So
Right.
even the staff aren't allowed back there? Huh.
All right. Oh, yes. Okay, so, next hour, what are you guys doing?
Good question.
I think Kai, probably being done with the book for now, is actually gonna take a look at the 3rd floor for a bit, see if anything interesting is happening up there, or if anything devious is happening. You know.
Understood.
But he'll also let Lilith know as well.
Yep, I gotcha.
Alright, thank you for letting me know.
Of course.
I think I'm going to figure out if I found anything that interested me that was in the book that I've been reading, and then probably would, if something did interest me, write the book name into onto the same piece of paper, and then
Gotcha.
probably return to like the main big party area.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna try my luck at listening in on the kitchen again.
Okay, so you're gonna basically stay where you are.
Let
That's-
Lady
Yeah.
Luck decide.
That's honestly what I would do too.
Okay, so in that case, I will put you guys together.
What am I doing? I guess I'll go back inside.
So you're going back inside, okay?
I don't know. Maybe just keep an eye on like if I can find the birthday guy himself, and just like
Okay.
whoever he's around, not necessarily closely, just from a distance. Keep him in my eyes.
All right. Let's do this. Okay. So this one, because we're matching one together. All right, we're starting with Kai. So, Kai, you go upstairs. Make either a perception or investigation check. What you choose to roll will affect what you find.
Well, perception's really the only thing good for me right now, so.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
So,
Not terrible.
I mean, is there anything in particular you're looking for, or are you just having a general glance around the upstairs bedroom areas?
He's making sure nothing devious is happening.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest. There is not a lot going on. There are a lot of bedrooms, a lot of guest bedrooms in this manor.
Yeah.
You do open one and then have a couple scream at you.
Sorry.
Do you at all enter any of the actual owned bedrooms, which would be like staff rooms, staff bedrooms, Robert's room, or Linda's room?
No, but he is going to just kind of make note of where they are, just in case something.
Just in case it's important. Okay.
Just in case.
So you do find those rooms, and it's noted that those rooms are generally off limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on in this top floor area. All right then. Moving right along in that case. Okay. Okay. That would be. That would be. Oh, that would be this. All right, Lanrose and Clary. I'm gonna have you both roll individually
Okay.
because I
Okay.
realized something. Clary, listening. Yeah, just have you both roll individually.
Check.
Okay. Okay.
First,
First off, Clary, you don't speak Dwarvish.
of course, as one does.
Not do, which you don't. But we'll get back to you in a second. Lanrose. So you are listening, and the conversation gets interesting now.
Mhm.
Seriously, why are they having us work in someplace infected with rats? Rats?
The rats.
Have you not heard them banging around in the basement? That door wasn't locked.
The rats. The rats. Sorry.
That is what you hear them talk about.
So I hear them talking about rat.
Yeah, rats that are banging around in apparently like the basement connected to the kitchen.
Mm. Okay.
All right, Clary, we are still going to come back to you, I think.
Okay.
So that leaves basically you two.
And it's gonna be Dill.
You are correct this time.
Hey.
All right,
Whoa.
make a so yeah. Obviously, it's not hard to spot Robert. He's not like hiding. Obviously, he's the center of the party, and honestly, the largest crowds are kind of gathered around him, which should not be a surprise.
Yeah.
Anything in
Just
particular
kinda-
you're looking for, or just trying to keep a general eye on him?
Maybe just individuals that are potentially like staying around him longer than others, or if they're just
All right,
coming and going.
make a perception check.
17.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, noted, acknowledged. You do see that among his crowd, two, I have it written down here. Give me a second. Two human nobles dressed up seem to be walking a little funny.
Oh. Funny walking.
And you see there's like an elven woman dressed up, and you see that she has these like this like purse that's like hanging around, and you see one of the human nobles grabbing for the purse.
Oh. Shit. I guess I'll try to get closer.
All right, you were trying to get closer.
Yeah.
Okay, are you doing it in a way that is like super obvious?
I'll try to keep it subtle.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
God, immediately when you brought up the guy walking funny, I was like, that's not a man. That's 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Again. Oh my god.
That is a really good song that now you made me think about. What is there?
They are
Okay,
walking.
it's that. Okay, good to know. Okay, yep. All right, so you do get closer and you do see. You see them open the bag, grab something out, and put it, well, somewhere. You're not entirely sure where, because it kind of seems to vanish, whatever they pull out. As
Right.
Robert continues regaling with the story. Lilith, we'll get back to you.
Alright.
Okay.
So you are going to make an investigation check for me.
Yep.
This is to see if you find anything interesting in the book.
And not
That you
20.
can immediately... No. But, okay,
Okay,
so...
it's still a good roll. Still a good roll.
When it comes to magical storage, this is talking a lot about stuff, like scrolls and stuff, which of course you are well expertise in.
Mm-hmm.
and it is talking about the idea of putting that same type of magic into various objects. And how it's been done in small bursts, like someone putting a spell in an object, in gems especially. But the issue, and the thing that prevents it from being super useful in a business like this, is there is not currently no way to do it long term enough. Like, the best you can get is, oh, here we go, this tree is casting sunlight for 24 hours.
Okay. I think Lilith has decided to potentially get her own copy at some point, so she's gonna flip back to the cover, write down the name,
All right.
boop, and then put the book back where it belongs.
We are gonna cut back to Maris.
All right.
Okay.
So a couple things happen really quickly. First off, you see the elven woman reaching into her bag.
All right.
And then you see she has this shocked look on her face. Oh no, it's gone! Thief! Someone stole my possession! Someone stole my gem! You immediately see Linda speak up. I bet it was the chefs.
I saw who did it, right? I saw the guy who did it.
You did, yes.
Can I, like, move up to him and, like, grab his arm?
So you grab his arm?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give you an advantage because he doesn't know you're there. Make an athletics check.
Ooh, okay.
Come on, just hoist him up in the air, baby. Hoist him up in the air.
Even... No, they cannot. Okay, so, you grab them. This man you've never seen before in, like, this fancy suit kind of looks towards you. And in a voice you have heard before, crap. You guys are here?
Crap.
Ooh. Do I recognize his voice?
You do recognize the voice. If you remember, the last job you guys did, you ran into some individuals carrying a cart. He looked very different, like a completely individual person. But you also note, as you're holding on to him, that it feels like your hand is clipping through him a bit.
We got this guy's self person.
He's like,
Can I, like, try to shake him, like, drop whatever he took?
you know what? Yeah, make another athletics check.
Take him upside down.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so you shake him. Couple things happen. The fancy hat he's wearing falls off.
Makes sense.
As soon as it does, you see the same individual that you saw.
Out of disguise self.
It is a hat of disguise, yes.
My god. It was you all along.
And you see the gem that was taken fall out. Oh!
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you middling slime.
Oh. Oh.
Old man, cart guy.
You. So she is going to grab the gem, put it back in her bag. Mr. Masked Individual.
Hello.
I seem to owe you things. You are quite observant.
Yeah, I saw him try to take it.
He's like struggling to escape from you, and you see the female human that was with her is bolting.
Don't squirm, I'll get to you.
Don't squirm, I'll get to you. They're not. You know what? Here's the thing. They're not squirming because they're running.
So, are you guys just going to keep coming and annoying us?
Potentially. What are you planning here?
I'm going to be honest, you thwarted it.
Are these just...
What was that? You just stole from that lady?
He is about to speak, and she's like, I think whatever it is a valuable possession of mine.
Oh, yeah?
And we can leave it at that, please? Don't get me wrong, I very much Lawrence is going to speak up. This here is the Elven ambassador. I believe that item is like her badge of... Nope. Looks like I said too much.
Clary probably would have when she heard like the fuss happening.
I mean, you might have moved around a bit closer, yeah.
Also,
Would
please-
she have recognized this elven ambassador lady?
That is a good question. Make a history check.
Working on it.
While Eve does this, please, are these two goons just gonna be like Team Rocket? Like they're
Honestly,
gonna show up?
I haven't
again.
thought that far ahead. I have thought
Can we give them
I
a talking
feel like-
companion?
maybe. What I can say is I felt like it made sense for the two thieves you met to show up at the place where all the rich people were.
I mean, makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
So, while she is an elven ambassador, she is not from the nation you're from, though she is from a neighboring nation.
Okay.
So you are aware of her.
I know of her existence type thing.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it is not, I don't think it's generally common knowledge to know another country's ambassador to another country.
Right.
But, yes. So you do know of her, but that's all you know. Alright, so that was that hour. The next hour, which will be the third hour since it was told the cake will be ready in 3 hours.
Indeed, it will be.
What is everybody doing?
I think since the cake is gonna be almost ready soon,
Yep.
Kai is preparing his spell.
So I assume that means you're kind of near the kitchen area.
Yeah, he's preparing his spell and on his way downstairs as he does it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then as soon as it's ready, he will be like right next, like
Yep.
nearby the kitchen.
All right.
Because, there's the tieflings were speaking in a language that I don't personally understand. I'm gonna keep my ears out open for anyone else that's like at the party. Like, I'm like walking around, like having little conversations here and there, but like trying to hear out for anything, something that would like give me like a little, not like red flags per se, if that makes sense. But
Yep,
like
I got you.
it could lead to there.
Okay. All right. So. All right. So that is Kai and Lilith.
You get the others, and I hope I'm not first, because I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
So we need Maris, Clary, and Lanrose.
Man, I feel like I'm getting baited, but I'm gonna go check out what's up with them rats.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Okay. Maris?
What happened to the guy? Did they kind of take him? Or
Yeah. I would say that the guy would be caught and taken to be, well, housed somewhere. They don't really have a jail here.
by like the guards? Or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Third hour cake's coming. I don't know. I'll just stand by like the entrance, I guess, kind of waiting to see it come in.
Okay. Wait, so the entrance where the cake's gonna come in, or the entrance?
Oh, would it come in through like the kitchen? I guess.
Yeah, we come in kind of from the kitchen. Yeah.
Sure, I'll stay by the kitchen.
Okay.
Obviously not in the kitchen, but
Nope, that's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, that leaves Clary.
She's gonna be standing near the kitchen, but not by the entrance. She's gonna stand at like a distance far enough away to where she doesn't look suspicious as to like she's looking like she's doing something about it.
Yep. Yeah, I got you. I got
To
you.
help things.
All right. So everyone is separate, and I would honestly say that Maris and Clary kind of go together.
Yeah.
fair.
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, we start with Lanrose. So, Lanrose, your approach of the basement. How are you planning on doing that? Are you just going to go in the kitchen? Because the basement's connected to the kitchen. Although there might be another way to the basement. You don't
Is
know.
the basement like off limits?
The kitchen's off limits.
Does it you have to get to the basement through the kitchen?
As far as you know, yes.
Ah. Um.
I'm back. What, miss?
Nothing. We
Oh.
just got everyone's things. We're doing Lanrose first.
Got it.
I'm not exactly an invisible guy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Fuck.
Make an insight check for me.
Okay.
Perfect. You get the sense with the way they're talking that is something that's bothering them enough that they might be willing to just let you through if you tell them that you're going to deal with it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
I'm gonna tell them in Dwarvish that I overheard talking about the rats in the basement, and that I want to help them.
You're going to help. Oh yes, just please keep it hush hush. I don't want them to think anything got into the cake, please. It didn't, by the way. There is an issue in that the door is locked and we don't have the key, but do whatever you have to do.
Do I have lock picking tools on me or something? I
these
don't
two.
think I do.
If you don't, I do.
I will
Yeah,
know
well,
Clary is
you're not
nearby the
here.
kitchen. She is nearby
Oh.
the kitchen.
I would go and
Mhm.
ask for lock picks from Clary.
I got you.
All right, so, do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
No.
All right, then make a straight dex check for me. All right, it's not that hard of a lock, thankfully. So you are able to open the lock, and you go to the basement. As you go to the basement, a couple things catch your attention.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a bunch of barrels, really big barrels. You get the sense this is like basically where wine is aged.
Mm-hmm.
On the middle barrel, you hear banging, like
coming from inside the barrel.
inside the barrel.
I'm gonna open up the barrel.
You see a naked 50-year-old human whose hands are bound. But more notably, you've seen this man before. You've seen this
He's-
man walking around the mansion. This is the butler, Lawrence.
I am.
But But this one looks like he has not eaten in a week.
I'm gonna quickly free the butler and unbind him.
Thank you.
Are you okay, sir?
May I? Not really, no. My head's.
Who did this to you?
I don't know. They got me from behind.
I'm gonna hand him some rations out of my bag and a change of clothes.
He appreciates the clothes, but he first hungrily devours the ration.
Just so you're aware, there's another version of yourself. running around out there.
What?
Yeah. Seems that whoever attacked you and put you down here wanted to pretend to be you for some reason. And he's been oddly keen on getting into the kitchen.
I wonder if it was more he was worried that someone would wander down here.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that makes.
Well, I can't imagine someone would be impersonating me for good reason.
I wouldn't imagine so either.
Well, since you basically got to the bottom of the big mystery, we're going to cut to everybody else before I assume you're going to do something with the information you have.
Okay.
So, alright. So that leaves
Yeah,
Maris, Clary,
Yeah, what a plot
Lilith, and
twist.
Kai. Yep.
But also, we don't know the plot twist. We gotta keep that in mind.
No, you are correct. You don't.
Or we can't keep that in mind. Or
Yeah.
wait.
I get it. This is the weird metagamey part of things.
Yep,
Alright,
exactly.
so Lilith, you're just keeping a general ear out.
Yeah, just general ear out. Having light conversations with everyone.
Make a perception check.
I shall perceive that I'm gonna roll a. The die is gonna be on a 5. You said perception?
Yes.
Probably gonna be 10. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest, you don't hear anything of interest.
I'm getting too distracted because too many people are talking. You know, it actually makes sense. Too many people are talking to me like, huh, how come you have wings?
You're shadowy wings at that.
Because I
Alright,
can't put them away yet. I don't know how to.
Alright, Maris and Clary.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you make perception checks.
Man.
Surely I'll roll good.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, Clary. You hear Linda kind of mumbling to herself. They're going to poison the cake. I want to kill them. They're going to poison the cake. I need to stop it. I'm going to stop anyone from eating that cake. So they're definitely going to poison it.
I would have whispered to Maris about that.
Oh, what? Oh.
Speaking of poisoning the cake, Kai, you're kind of in the kitchen. The cake is about to be brought out. You cast your spell.
Yep.
There is no poison in the cake. But you see Linda walking angrily towards the cake.
He's gonna go towards Linda and just kind of stop her for a second. Excuse me.
Okay. What is it?
May I ask exactly what you're doing?
I am going to make sure no one gets poisoned tonight.
Poisoned how, if I may ask?
The cake. Definitely going to poison it.
I see. Do you want to know something fun?
What's that?
There is a spell that I possess at the current moment that detects poison and diseases.
And you're telling me you cast it, and what? There's no poison?
No poison.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Uh-oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're in danger.
Shit.
Ruff, ruff.
Fortunately, I don't believe you.
You don't believe me, you say? Alright. Then tell me. How exactly are you going to get past me?
Are you really going to try and stop me?
I know there isn't poison in that cake.
Alright.
The
And
cake,
So,
and
the
if
cake
it-
in this
and if
case
it
is not
means I
alive.
have to stand here, and if it means I have to stand here and get in your way from ruining this party, then yes.
alright,
I am
you,
getting in your way.
okay, so I am going to need you to make an athletics check. We're going to do a contested athletics check.
Plebes, can I message you something I have a gut feeling about? You don't have to say if I'm right or not.
Sure, I mean, you
Athletics
can always
is
mess.
also, man, my stats are so bad, except for wisdom.
That makes sense, but yeah, I mean, yeah. The question is, can she knock you over? For what it's worth, I don't think her athletics is very.
Can someone please?
Out of curiosity,
Jesus.
Clary noticed, so she could
Yeah,
do
would
something.
we be able to?
Yeah, she'll come in.
Ye-
We heard about it. Would we be able to?
She's actually unable to get past you. I'll note that.
Wait, she was unable to get
Well,
past?
less than enough time.
Yeah.
Clary's
Oh, wow.
there to make
Turns
sure.
out you guys are both incredibly weak, but you are able to distract her enough. As Lanrose, what are you doing at the moment?
What am I currently doing? I'm in
Yeah.
the basement with the guy.
Yep. Yeah, I know. As we're cutting back to you, and like I assume coming upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the. I'm gonna ask the butler to stay inside the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the tieflings in the kitchen are very surprised when I come up with a whole ass man to the basement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, a man that like you actually see one of them, like as they're like preparing to carry the cake out. One of them opens the door, closes it, looks back at you. What's going on? Why is the man that is very much right out there also over there?
It's Simulacrum, obviously.
Well, care to explain it, butler?
I mean, I don't even know how long ago knocked out, and I've been, I was attacked. Oh.
Hey,
That's an issue.
at least in this story, the cake is not a lie.
Yep. Alright, well, at the end of the day, someone being attacked trumps any importance of cake. Should I call somebody? They're looking to you, Lanraz. What do you want to have them do?
Make sure to call the event organizer. He'll know what to do about this situation.
Do you mean the person the party's for, or us?
Oh, the person party's for.
Okay. You see one of the tiefling cooks kind of like does some little things with their hands. Actually, just thaumaturgy have.
Somatic components?
Yeah.
I think it's just verbal, but I could be mistaken.
It's verbal. It's only
All right.
verbal.
Well, then you hear them, and suddenly the voice like booms. Robert Sinclair, you're needed in the kitchen. Robert Sinclair, you're needed in the kitchen. And outside, you guys all hear that, by the way.
Huh. I wonder what's going on. Also, imagine like I hear this, but I'm like being surrounded by people like trying to poke my wings. It's like hey, they're real. They're real.
They poke your wing.
Stop trying
I
to
mean,
pull 'em.
honestly,
Ah.
what helps encourage they're not real is that their hands go through them.
Is Linda
Because they're made
still
of shadow.
nearby?
They're-
Is what still nearby?
Linda.
Yeah, she's still nearby. But she's like,
So she's like hyper focused.
yeah. But Robert does on his cake kind of come approach the door and enters the kitchen. You need something? Lawrence!
What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to have the day off. I mean, it would be something he would probably say because he probably would not know what's you know what I mean.
I mean, Lawrence has been known to be at the party, for the record.
You know what I mean? Like he's not. He literally said he's not allowed to be in the kitchen.
That is true, yes. Why is Lawrence here, and why does he look like he hasn't eaten in a week?
Well, Lawrence was attacked, presumably by the person that's currently acting as Lawrence out there. I can only suspect that other Lawrence here for some devious intentions. So, where is he currently?
He's right outside the door. He's been very social this party, talking to as many people as he can.
Is someone else keeping an eye on Linda right now?
You guys are. That's still happening.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
fair
and
enough.
Clary.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, no, this is a weird situation because
He's gonna. Kai's just gonna let those two do their thing. They'll keep an eye on her for now.
Okay.
He is going to kind of walk into the kitchen to see what's happening. What exactly is going? Oh,
Hey, you look familiar.
now is not the time for that, please.
You're honestly right. A lot is going on.
So he's gonna like kind of look at the still starving butler, and then kind of towards the door where the butler is currently.
Yep.
I imagine this kitchen like it's like the metal doors that have like the little glass window above it, and like he's just standing
Honestly?
there, that's looking in the kitchen. Like
He's
just-
not. He's not. He is not currently.
Right, I know, but like that's like an image I'm getting in my head, and I'm like, like just him just staring, not maniacally. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Can you give me a moment? He's gonna kind of use a different spell that he has prepared today.
Oh.
Detect evil and good.
Ah.
What is detect evil? Bring the detect evil and good up.
No, don't cast it. Don't cast it. Consume spell slot. No.
I mean, you're casting it, aren't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. I will use the thing in just a moment.
All right. Yep. All right. So yeah, so you're casting that spell.
Let me just make sure I actually
Mhm.
use the spell slot. I should probably use the spell slot for poison too.
Yep, that'd be smart because I assume you didn't we weren't ritual casting them. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
I'll just place them over here.
Yep. Nope.
Yep.
So you cast that spell, as you said you would.
Yep.
There is a fiend. One fiend, exactly where the Lawrence Bright working that has been in the party is.
By the way, for the record, Neo, when you have a template and you don't need to place it down like in a roleplay
You
situation,
can
like
uncheck.
this,
You can uncheck place template.
that, or you could,
Yeah,
I believe, right-clicking just
Yeah.
prevents it from happening. as
So
well.
yes, with this you are able to confirm the Lawrence Bright that's been at the party socializing with everyone is a fiend.
He's gonna look directly at what was his name again? Not Lawrence, but
Sorry, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot.
the
of
owner, the owner currently here,
Robert? Okay, Robert.
Robert. Sir,
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask you to get to safety right now.
Okay, he's going to run to the basement.
I'll say this: I've never seen a
You
moment.
too, Lawrence.
Real.
Don't really want to get back there, but that's fair.
And
He's also going to run to the basement.
and if all you and if towards like the chest, if all of you
Yeah.
can protect them as best you can.
We're not really. We'll do our best, I guess, but
Just
maybe-
anything really,
yeah.
because this could get ugly very quick.
All right.
Very quick, yes.
And then
thought
as
the-
they're all doing, he looks towards
Yeah.
Lighthouse. It's a fiend.
So it'd be about here. Yeah, this would be about it. Yep, this works. So I'll put you
All
down.
right.
I'm gonna say this, Neo. I've never seen anyone use
So-
detect evil and good.
You guys.
Is the other Lawrence is aware of us, right?
That you exist? Yes.
Or that we have him found out, right?
You don't know.
I'm gonna.
You are here. By the way, give me a thing, guys. I am moving you guys to a map.
Right.
You're good.
Yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
I,
just give
what
me
that
a sec.
means.
I would be a.
Well, it might not be a fight. I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
It's probably plebes. We both know that.
Why am I not finding? Where's Maris?
How can use Maris?
Do I have him? Do I have him in a different folder?
Do you?
Hope not.
I hope it's not the recycling bin.
I don't think Fort has a.
Maris.
I don't think
Yeah,
Foundry
Maris
has a
is okay. So
recycling
you'd
bin.
be about here.
Does Foundry have a recycling bin?
So that's where Maris is. Okay, so I'm putting Maris about here.
He's probably next to Maris.
Yep. All right. So who am I missing? Nobody. I'm not missing anybody. Awesome. By the way, I know I've used this map before. I don't care.
Oh wow! Oh, I mean, hey, I haven't seen this map in a hot minute.
Have I?
Whoa.
Not
No.
anything you were in.
Yeah, This is during Dragon City.
So yeah. So
I've not
yeah,
seen
I
this.
put you guys are in the by the way, I don't have stat box for all the NPCs.
Right.
So where's
in
the
this
butler
case-
at the moment? Which door?
If you open this door right here, you'd be in the dining area where everyone else is.
Okay.
And the butler's out there.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, he's going to tell Landrose, like, the fake Landrose is a fiend. Not Landrose. Fake Lord.
Alright.
I haven't even started that subplot yet.
Yeah,
Fake
not
Lord
yet,
is a
dude.
fiend.
By out of curiosity, would it make more
Cryptid
sense?
Lanros walks
Would
by.
it,
Yeah,
would it make more sense for these two to be over close to Adorn Me on the other side, since they're
honestly.
guarding the?
Yeah, fair enough. Go for it. I'll move them a bit. Yeah, sorry. I was just focusing on getting everyone on this
right,
map.
right, which is absolutely fair. Yeah,
Yeah, we'd probably all be up here.
your hands go
Yeah.
through the wings, but I can still feel them. Ow!
All right. So,
Yeah.
carrying on as we were.
So yeah, he's a fiend. Yeah, I already said it, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sophie, confirmed.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I'm sick and tired of these heinous accusations of Landrose being a fiend.
That was an accident.
Neo,
Alright.
it's fine. It's fine. It's a part of every
Fuck.
table has that moment where people stumble upon their words.
Landrose is
It's-
a fiend.
so
Look at
it's-
how not fiend he is.
I think, yeah, I think Kiri is joking because stuff.
Because he's obviously not a fiend.
Look at how
Obviously.
obviously not Landrose is.
I would have laughed.
Yeah, I see that you're using the alternate art for when he like gets super into using his powers.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? I'm gonna move just so I can
You
see it for a
change-
moment. Oh, yep, I
Oh
see
my god, he did
it.
change it.
Oh, hey, the devilish
Alright.
smirk. I love it.
So with that
Anyway.
being said, what are you guys doing?
I mean, I don't know what's going on.
For the record, yeah, I only have, by the way, the only stat blocks currently on the screen are the stat blocks I care to have involved in things.
Hmm.
So
What do
we'll
you
get to
think
that in
I
a
should do
second.
here?
Wait, which one's the butler?
It's not one of the stat blocks. They're just about here-ish.
Oh, I
Uh,
mean the fake one.
The fake one, yeah. Oh, the fake one. That's what I'm saying. They're here-ish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
I don't have their stat block on yet because the only stat block I have on there is how their actual. Anyways,
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk out with big
Mhm.
guy,
Yeah.
and I'm
Also,
gonna look to.
Kai kind of like in his pocket. He's kind of like holding on to his cloak just in case.
I'm gonna walk up to the fake butler and
Yep.
in Infernal ask him, so what brings you here today?
he cringes at you using that language as if it bothers him that you're using that language.
Got it, demon, not devil.
Oh.
Duly noted.
Duly noted.
How? Why are you using such a tongue at me?
Oh, my fault. You see, it's It's a tongue that I have a bit of proficiency with.
Is it now?
Yeah. So I took you for something else, but obviously you're the other thing. And well, the question I asked in that other language still applies. So, what are you doing here today, Mr. Imposter?
Bump,
Is
bump,
that
bump,
how it
bump,
is,
bump,
then?
bump,
He
bump, bump.
snaps his finger, reveals his true form. I need Lanrose and Maris to make a wisdom saving throw. Lanrose, you have advantage.
No.
What is this art? That looks fucking sick.
Cool.
As a 26 sleeps, I sure hope
Uh,
it was.
I will use a lucky.
Use a lucky.
That is
Them again.
fucking
20
sick.
does succeed.
I love that.
Hey!
Alright. By the way, I assume you know what the save throw was for, by the way, Kiri, by the fact I told you had advantage.
Oh. I kind of thought it was Lanrose related.
Well, in a sense.
Probably because he touched us.
Wait,
I mean, it's literally on your stat block why you had advantage.
wait, what is it? Is it armed?
Yeah, it was a charmed effect. And you note that these three gentlemen here, who were enjoying their meal and enjoying some hors d'oeuvres, stand up and seem ready to fight. With that in mind, I need you guys.
To make an initiative.
I was about to say, I should have clarified this earlier, but Kai was preparing to, like,
Mhm.
shadow grasp.
Yeah, please clarify that earlier.
Yeah, that's my mistake. But he was preparing to, like, shadow grasp in case he tried to do anything, and clearly he did something.
Yeah, that is something you gotta tell me in future.
Yeah, no, that's
good.
my bad.
Hey, I didn't roll a 5!
Oh,
Okay.
God, oh, dude.
Well, I'm taking a nap.
Still going pretty quick though.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, we got 6 and 9 in initiative at one point.
All right. So, first question: what weapons did you guys bring with? Did you guys try to bring any weapons with you?
We weren't allowed to, right?
Correct.
That was the thing. Yeah.
I got a piece on me.
You got something on you?
No, I don't got a piece on
All
me.
right, understood. I will note, knives and forks could be used as improvised daggers if you need to, but otherwise, have fun.
So
That in mind.
quick question.
Yeah.
Because I have a spell and a cantrip, from a feat, do I have to have a like a staff thing to be able to cast them? I know flavor.
What do those spells and cantrips say? Is the question. So you have from a feat.
So it's just
What spells is it?
Hex and Eldritch Blast. Let's see. So
Hex has verbal, somatic, and material. So yes, you do need to have stuff on you for that.
Okay, and then Eldritch Blast is just verbal and somatic.
So you're good. You got as much as you want.
Okay.
Interesting question, please. That I
Yes.
thought of. Did they like pat us down when we came in?
They would have, yeah. Which is why I'm asking. Is there anything you would have tried to bring in?
I wouldn't have tried to bring in my rapier. Then I was gonna say, could I have hypothetically like put my rapier in my boots, in my boot, or in my waistband?
So hiding it, yes. In that case, I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
I can sure as hell try.
It's a flat DC to beat. Let's see. Yeah, no, you were able to do so. So you have that.
Alright, cool.
I
I would have probably done my rapier just because she likes it better.
I'm surprised
Kai doesn't need a weapon to bring in.
they upped my crystal amulet.
They what?
I'm surprised all the spellcasters didn't just bring a focus, because then you could just be like, oh yes, this is my religious symbol for my god. Or,
I mean, technically, Kai does have his focus.
Yeah, Kai
mean,
has his
yeah.
focus.
or
Yeah.
this is just a nice crystal necklace I have.
It would have been hard to
mean-
me to convince that a toolkit would be good for for a religious purpose.
I mean, for me, it's basically
yeah.
just like he basically
Right.
just has a necklace around his neck. That is like,
Yeah.
Actually, please, would that be actually a thing that they would want to try to get off me? Would be my tools, aka specifically
I
the
mean,
cartographer's
to be
tools?
fair, yeah, I don't think they would try and take your tools from you.
Okay, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
say I have my components. Cool.
I mean, yeah, considering that I said that Clary had her thieves tools,
Okay, yeah.
I feel if there were any tools
okay.
they would take away, it would be those.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I did not require a check for that, so we're gonna say that yeah, you have your focus on you.
Okay. In that case, I just double checking what spells I've prepared. Yep. Okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to. How tall is the room?
How tall is the room? I will say this is like a dining room about 30 feet tall.
30 feet. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to start flying up in the air about 15 feet. I'm assuming there were people still touching my wings, but then they're panicked because this thing appeared.
Yeah.
Get to safety. I tell the people that were around me. I'm gonna back up a little bit, and I'm going to first off bonus action cast Hex onto the main demon.
Okay. Why is this not? I'm gonna refresh because I'm having a weird issue. It's making things. Yeah, there's the issue. I'm logged out. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
It happens every once in a while. They're like, we're gonna log you out forcibly. I get it. I get it.
Lovely.
As for the disability on the
Yeah.
ability check,
Yeah, give me a sec. Just give me a second to get back, please, so I can. Keep
Right,
things
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see what any of the status effects looked like, so I didn't know where Hex was. So give me a second to load back in. There we go. Loading back in now. There we go. All right, I'm back.
All right, and I'm gonna make it to where they have disadvantage on strength checks.
Strength checks understood and acknowledged.
Then.
All right, now I can do this and put this there. That looks better. There we go. Boop.
And now, you know it,
Mhm.
you love it. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh,
Understood. Go for it.
That is.
That's gonna
miss.
Really
It's actually interesting. As you cast your Eldritch Blast, and the dark energy kind of suits to it, it seems to naturally veer away from this guy.
Ah.
I see my master's power courses through you.
My eyes start going wide.
This'll make this very fun. Anything else you want to do?
Ah, I see. Well, I'm gonna glance down at the book to see if it's reacting at all to me being.
It's reacting heavily.
Yeah. And yeah, with that in mind, I did not mean to target myself. I like the targeting button. Anyway.
It is nice. It is nice.
So I moved 20 feet. I'm gonna move back another 10 feet.
Target spotted.
Okay.
And that
Maris.
will end my turn.
I assume Linda ran away, right? That's what I was doing before this happened.
Linda is one of the
Where is she
charmed
going?
people. This one, in fact, I'll say.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yep.
shit.
Actually, no, I'll say choose this one. Yeah.
I guess. Okay, sure. I'll just see the demon guy, and she's not as close to me anymore, so I'll just.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
Use
she
the
when the
rage.
confrontation. Yeah. All right, so you hardened. When the confrontation started, she was close, but she kind of backed away.
right. So 15.
God, every time you
could
say
probably-
he hardens, I keep on thinking of fucking Metapon. Or Metapon?
Yeah,
that-
so I could get
That's-
there.
Not Metaton.
I'll
No,
go behind this guy.
The
Metaton.
So you're getting behind him, okay?
Depending on if I want to grapple or if I want to
will
throw
say
a punch, because I think it makes sense that he'd try punching.
I'll say
Well,
this.
it'd be best not to
I-
grapple, because I got my thing.
I will say this.
Yeah.
If you do try to grapple him, unless
You
he
have
has
the
something that,
hex, right?
it would be he would have it at disadvantage. Unless he has an
Yeah,
ability
I
that
feel
makes
like-
it to where you can have advantage and neutral. That you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll go for a grapple first, I guess. Which is athletics, right?
Yes, it'll be test athletics.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Hey, he
And
is
he is-
going to make an attempt to also do that.
And he has disadvantage, more than likely, so. Ooh.
That is a failure on his part.
Nice.
You
Not
got him.
bad.
Yeah, just
Ladies and gentlemen,
Like-
we got him.
cover him in my
Friend.
hand.
Make effort to release me, please, friends. He says as you're getting captured.
You did not
Alright.
say the word pineapple.
I end my turn.
Okay. Kai.
I place a card face down and end my turn.
You've activated my
Hi,
trap card.
you're up.
Ruin and
So he's grappled.
Yep, at the moment.
I have to ask, if
Mhm.
he's grappled, does that mean there's more of a chance that he'll be even? Wait, he's already grappled. There's no.
Yeah, I don't know what your question is.
Yeah, never mind.
you also tried to
That's-
grapple.
Well, I mean, I was going to do it. Yeah.
I see.
Anyways, the only. I'm gonna ban him.
Gonna ban him. Okay. He is going to make a save.
Let me just cast it.
Also,
He's gonna fail a save is more accurate.
He failed the save.
do you want to target the other
Bam.
people just so they don't hit us with attacks or something, or? Because you can hit 3 people with Bane.
That's true, but Kai wouldn't know if they were like.
I mean, they all kind of stood up. Weirdly.
Dead. He'll go for the 2 closest as well.
All right, so this one is Linda. So Linda and someone you don't, whose name you don't know.
Oh shit, that's Linda.
Yep.
we are still not
fails.
getting paid.
And so Linda fails. This guy succeeds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming the charm will probably end if the guy gets killed, so. I'll be honest, I don't know how much health these guys have, but I doubt it's going to be a lot, so let's focus on the big guy. Or,
All right.
yeah, whatever
So,
it is.
yep, you have baned a bunch of things. Good job.
I do move, by the way. Just kind of
Yeah, of course.
gonna stay
All right.
here.
So that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Considering the order given, Linda is going to, and she's doing it so mechanically, is going to attack you.
Hey.
She's going to grab kind of a. She's going to grab a chair, break off a leg, and try and stab it into your back.
Damn. Okay.
Does it minus 1d4?
Well, natural 20, the
Ooh.
D4 doesn't matter.
Oh no. Well, I mean, good thing.
Then, do we want me to count them? Wait,
It is, I probably will resist a chair leg,
Probably, actually.
so it's up to you.
Alright.
I think I'd be okay.
I'll
but
save
it's up to you.
a block just in case we. need-
Okay, that is going to be
How much damage can
6
that chair do?
piercing damage, which will reduce to 3 for you.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
that's fine. Ugh.
You're barbarian.
Linda,
You'll be
stop
fine.
it.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. He's going to do the same thing.
Oh no.
Oh fuck
Uh,
you, man.
The other chair
he-
leg.
I will note, he is going to walk around the table, not over it, because he has no thought to do so. Which means he's going to pass you, Lanrose.
I'm gonna sock him in the face.
All right, make an unarmed strike for me.
Give him a left hook.
Left, right, good night.
Yeah.
Left, right.
I
good
assume
night.
your goal is non-lethal.
Yeah.
That's actually going to miss.
Damn.
All right, he is going to take a plate, shatter it on his knee, and then try and hit you in the face with it.
God damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I would have thought just shattering the plate on the guy's head.
That's going to be a 13.
That misses.
All right. Okay.
Can't you see you're ruining this party?
It is this guard's turn. Right, this guy's turn. He's gonna go over here, grab the broom.
Not the
So
broom.
he-
He's
Yep.
Got the broom.
10, so he can
Oh no, he's
go
got a broom.
20 more.
Maybe he's
14.
cleaning up the broken plate.
And he is going to dash.
We
Oh,
All right, it is this guy's turn.
What's
You
happening?
see this like energy fading off of him. Okay. Will he do this yet? Let's see. How is everyone doing? I think everyone but is full. Yes.
nightmares.
So he wouldn't do that. Yes, he wouldn't do that. Okay. Is this actually better? Ooh, yeah. That is better. So he's gonna make 3 attacks aimed against you, Maris.
oh damn.
Oh
As his
wow.
claws are gonna strike at you.
Good thing he's also baned.
That is a good point. So the first attack
Sure.
is going to be 24.
Oh,
Yeah,
good thing
That
he's
was
banned.
with the -4, by the way. With the
that's a big
-4.
number.
Is that hit?
Yeah.
All right.
AC
So he strikes at you. He's going to deal 19 damage,
Damn.
10 of it being piercings. That'll reduce to 5. So total of
14.
14.
a total is 14. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. He's going to make another strike at you. He's trying to. I mean, you grappled him. He kind of has you. He's kind of stuck. So you're his
Yeah, that's
priority.
fair.
All right, that's going to be an 11. So he's like,
That
gonna miss
misses.
that time. Ugh. All right, and he's going to go for one more strike at you.
I-
Natural 20.
Oh.
Do you
That
want
one
the Do you want the silvery barbs this time?
might. That one might be bad, but
And yeah,
it's
I'll
up to you.
All right, so you're silver barbsing. All right, I will keep the same minus, which is -2. So the same penalty from the
Yeah, from the bane.
That's from the Bane.
yeah. So whatever I do is gonna be -2. That is going to be 9.
that's better.
So
Nice.
he's about
Misses.
to strike at you, but he's stopped.
Actually, what is the flavor
he's
of your
feisty.
silvery barbs? Because for mine, as Xavier, it was, the sound of ticking.
Mhm.
Because,
You-
clockwork told
I
me.
gotcha. All right. Well, he did
I
not
don't-
use his action to escape, so that is going to be his turn.
I don't know what Corey's.
He is going to say,
Yeah.
"I'll deal with him."
Wait, he used
You-
his action to escape?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I'll deal with him. You deal with the others. Clara, you're up.
You know what? Maybe her silvery barbs is like her nails clicking on one of her weapons.
Okay.
She's
Anyway, so you are up.
I'm gonna sorcerer's
You're gonna sorceress first. Okay.
Sorcerer's burst.
at
What flavor?
let's go with thunder. No psychic, because remember
Psychic.
most of the time she'll be psychic.
Got you. Okay, thank you.
also
Oh,
give someone
you must have
advantage, right?
re-imported your character because you don't have the spell attack thing on here.
Yeah.
We need to. This is official. It shouldn't be broken, but I guess it's also because we're using an outdated version of this.
Yeah.
So it's an action. It is specifically the action type is ranged spell attack. There. Try putting it out again.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Wee.
You're striking at him. That's going to point you. That will hit. Roll the damage.
Oh god, you gotta fix the formula too, because it's like all of them.
Right. Yes. We. Dang it. I'll do it one more time. I'll have to keep it. We have to keep this in mind every time we import your character.
Yeah.
You know, you could, I think you can make it so that Sorcerer's Burst doesn't get imported.
Let me know when it's fixed, and then I'll pull it back up.
Pull it back up. And roll the damage. Thank you.
There we go. Close. It's acid, but it's fine.
I don't care. I know the damage type because you told me the damage type.
Yep.
We're good. You're starting to play, I see.
Indeed.
Okay.
And then she's gonna move a little bit.
All right.
She'll go there.
Landrose, you're up.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine off the table.
Okay. You got a bottle of wine off the table.
You
And I'm
look
gonna
thirsty.
crack it over the back of his head.
Okay. So this will be either Dexter Strength, no proficiency bonus, I believe is how this works. Or yeah, Dexter Strength, no proficiency bonus. That's how it works.
Damn.
You do it kind of ineffectually.
God damn it.
Anything else you'd like to do?
For my bonus action, I am
Mhm.
going to do this.
Damn it, I had an idea.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting some. I
To
see.
overwrite
When you-
control of
So you're putting a seal on somebody.
who the contractor lady that hired us. I'm gonna put
Linda.
this on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have some fun here. Okay.
And she makes the save,
how
save
do I
of a
wanna
minus
do
1d4.
Yes, I know. Before we can even get to that, I guess we'll have her make the save first, and then we'll do my other new mechanic I just came up with. What kind of save is it?
Charisma.
It's
I
a
believe.
wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Charisma?
It's charisma.
Well, thank God.
Where
she's
did you
not
see
gonna-
charisma?
It does say it says CHA. Yeah, it says CHA.
Charisma. Nice.
Yeah,
All
nor-
right, then I will
normally
have
for-
her make a charisma save.
Normally for charm effects, it's wisdom. So hey, neat.
Fun fact: I forgot. I have not rolled the d4 yet, and she rolled exactly a 15.
Oh well, there you go.
So-
Now we get to the fun part.
This is what the
Do
fun
you
part
have
is.
like? Is there a stat? Is there a stat that is kind of dedicated to your? We'll say it's charisma. Charisma makes sense, I think.
Yeah, it's charisma.
All right. You are going to make a charisma check versus. He doesn't have a stat ticket to his thing. I'm gonna have you both make charisma checks.
Just ability check?
Gotcha, check.
Yeah, just straight charisma checks. This is
Okay.
to see.
10.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Unfortunately, when you do use your effect, it seems that whatever hold he has on is a little bit stronger.
Damn.
Does
And I do
I
mean,
can I continue to try this though, since the charm
yeah,
effect went on?
yeah, you can continue to try this, but it would be like your bonus action every turn.
All right, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay,
He rolled like one higher, didn't he, plebes?
that's why I said just barely. Lilith.
I'm going to
Mhm.
fly over here, and I'm going to use
Okay.
my action to pull out one of the acid vials from my bag of holding.
Okay.
And I double checked to get an item from bag of holding. You have to use an action in combat.
Understood.
So I put on an acid vial.
Okay.
And
That's your turn.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
That feels stupid. That should be an object interaction.
Maris.
Abu, please doesn't say anything.
It
about
is
so-
something we can discuss after session.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna.
full surrounded. How do you feel?
Where do I even? Yeah. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Punch
Yeah,
this guy.
his ass.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Attack. 15.
Barely hits. I say roll damage.
You'd
That's
have
how
advantage
this works.
'cause I attacked him from the other side.
But yeah,
Here.
plus 2 because I'm angry.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that
So yeah.
works, right?
So yeah. Plus two. So roll the damage plus 2. So
6 damage.
yeah.
Does
Bonk.
the
If you want to try for a crit, you would have
Does-
advantage since I attacked him from the other side.
Oh, I'll roll again.
Yeah. Roll one more time. Oh, you didn't.
No.
Good.
does
Not that
Alright.
it would have done anything.
radiant does the radiant
What?
attack from the subclass apply to his unarmed strikes?
Let me take it. That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't see why it
Oh, I
wouldn't.
didn't.
I'll-
I totally forgot
While
about
you're
that,
raising the
actually.
first creature you hit with a weapon attack, which we've talked about this. Unarmed strikes are weapon attacks.
Hey,
Okay, cool.
so
Fine.
the
Fury.
holy punch grenade.
Honestly, yeah, your punches can
That's
actually deal a
weirdly
decent.
okay damage.
Yeah, your punches. I mean, it makes sense. You are like a bag of muscle. slime.
I was gonna say a bag of muscle.
Stat wise, anyways, it's fine. You punch good, and your punch has like a little like glow as like
Punch him in the
hits him like
kidney.
you basically do like an uppercut while you have him grappled.
Nice.
Okay.
Ross,
That'll
the
be me.
fully native.
That'll be you.
product.
All right, Kai, you're up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
This guy's still grappled, right?
Correct.
He's still grappled. Okay.
Yep.
Then I will. Then I don't think he would attack this turn, seeing how he's kind of controlling the others. He's gonna use a different spell that I haven't used yet,
Oh.
Okay.
and he's
What?
gonna use it on her
Okay.
Oh.
since she's banned and all that.
Yep.
Let me bring it up because it is second level.
Ooh.
What do we got?
Oh. Okay.
Are you sure you want to cast that? Because it's concentration, the Bane would be removed as like you're casting it. So like Bane
That
would not
is
affect the saving
correct.
throw.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to cast that?
I already used cast a spell.
Well,
I mean,
Fair
I will
enough.
state. I mean, if you want, all right. That does drop Bane.
I'm sure it won't be needed again.
All right. So she's gonna make a Wisdom save. So you're trying to restrain her.
Yep.
She makes the save.
Fuck's sake! Every time with my second level spells. Isn't
I mean,
action-
Alright.
it
it's
is
an
what it
action?
is.
It's an action. Yes.
Fuck me.
All right. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Good luck, Dale.
No.
Double checking to make sure I'm right about how this works. Because I believe his thing has yes. I'm gonna point out, Maris, because I forgot to mention this. You find
Oh.
that you cannot currently take. Oh wait, no. When would this go in effect? I need to read how this ability works. Give me a second.
Sure.
Just this turn. No, I guess it wouldn't. So never mind. When after he attacked you, you found that your mind was slowed. You couldn't do reactions, but that reset once you had your turn.
Oh.
Oh,
So if he hits
Which
me,
I will be honest,
correct.
kind of means the ability sucks for him.
Yeah,
Use on
no,
you.
Yeah.
It's a good ability, just not with how the initiative currently set up. So she, who is still charmed, not going up, is going to walk away from you.
Lucky isn't even a reaction.
Lucky is not a reaction, no.
Is Lucky not?
She is going to go to Clary.
No.
I didn't realize it
Hi.
was a reaction.
Yep.
Actually.
Did I opportunity?
That's
I
your
guess I
call.
can just have my turn back, right? So sure.
Yeah.
Throw
Go for it.
punch back at her.
Are you
Stop
going
stabbing
lethal or
me.
non-lethal? That's going to miss.
No, non-lethal. Missed anyway.
All right, she's taking your chair leg. It's going to try and hit at you, Clary. That's going to be a 21.
Hang on.
God damn.
Why is she hitting so good?
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
I'm probably gonna regret this,
She
but
wanted to hit that
You're
chair
using
so
shield?
badly.
What does shield bring your AC to?
21. Damn it.
Oh.
You do not cast shield, I assume, in that case.
Yeah.
All right. She is going to do 4 piercing damage to you.
Ooh,
She's
how is it
very good at
doing
stabbing
piercing
things with that
damage?
leg.
Yeah.
She's gonna be proficient.
It's Splintly Woods. This guy is going to go for the Lanrose.
Oh
The
god.
reaction is gone. This is the guy with the plate.
Oh no.
That's going to be a 22.
Oh, he stabs me in the fucking gut with that plate, dude.
That'll be 6 piercing damage.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a plate. A shattered plate at that.
Going
I've
pretty
had
good for a
that cut
plate.
my hand.
Okay.
It hurts. Yeah.
All
Say it's 6
right.
points of damage worth of damage.
I've got to give my
Uh,
temp HP, so this is what I'm doing.
And it cuts in my opinion.
Okay, this guy will try and get to. He will. This guy just has not yet. He has his broom. He'll. Can he get here? Yeah, he can. He will be on his way to Kai, but he's going to do another attack at you, Lanrose, because he can't get the Kai this turn. So he's going to try and whack you with the broom. That's going to be 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
So he swings at you with the broom, and you like kind of easily dodge out of the way.
Gonna clean the mess.
Now we get to the fun part, because he gets to use a cool thing.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So you see energy oozing off of him and disapparating.
What?
And I need Maris, Lanrose, and Clary to make Constitution saving throws.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather fail.
Okay.
God damn it, Dill.
Probably good.
And Lanrose.
What do we have to make again?
Con save.
Come on, Lance.
Your favorite type of save to make.
Clock in.
Oh, it's my favorite. I do have
Clock it.
proficiency in this.
Clock in.
Walking on this shit.
All right.
There we go.
Clary is the only one who fails, so Lanrose and Maris, you're gonna take half of the damage I'm about to roll. As you see, he like dissipates energy, and the energy goes all over you.
Oh.
It's gonna be 15 necrotic damage to Clary,
Oh.
half to everybody else.
Half of
To
it.
Lanrose and Maris, that is.
I'm at 8 help.
I'm at 18.
Dale, what are you at? I
Uh,
know you've been taking a beating.
Sorry, wait. Did we write down 15? Half.
Okay.
I'm 11.
Yeah,
Right.
he's going to stay grappled though, because he's gonna just keep whittling you down. That
Yeah.
move is, I believe, his turn. Yes,
Is
that's his turn.
Turn.
Clary, you're up.
Since she's right here, I'm gonna non-lethally stab the shit out of her.
Jesus.
Okay,
That
I
doesn't
mean,
sound very non.
Phrasing is a bit.
I'm going to get what you mean. Go for it.
I'm gonna
I'll go
non-lethally
non-lethally
shank
swipe
the
her
fuck out of
throat.
her.
That is just going to barely miss.
God damn it.
Damn, these
Uh,
charmed,
don't
charmed people
worry,
have
I'm just
better
gonna
AC than this
What
guy.
Over her.
Damn.
Would anyone benefit from borrowing my rapier out of curiosity?
I mean, I would.
Can I? What would that be to toss?
I'll say object interaction.
I'm gonna toss Lanrose my rapier,
All right, it'll end up kind of like Kirish, but let's get there easily.
trying to make it where the blade's not facing him, so he doesn't cut himself.
I get you. You're good. You're good.
You toss the blade.
All right.
You
I
action
have
for that.
Pirates of the
That's
Caribbean
your-
music playing in the
So
background.
that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, Lanrose, you're up.
I'm gonna go pick up the rapier.
All right. Do you need me to add a rapier to your inventory?
Yeah, I need a rapier.
All right, here. I will do the smart thing, and I will just grab the one from Clary.
You could also just use the attack that's in the chat currently.
Well, we can't.
That
see
doesn't make sense. The stats would be different.
It's true. I would.
that too.
my brain-
Actually,
I also
Rapier.
can't.
Here you go. Rapier's in your inventory.
Bonus action. I'm gonna try to contest the charm again.
All right. In this case, we will say that you have a cold, so we will just do the contested roll. So just make the straight charisma check. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Eh.
And he did pretty bad. All right. What was I doing? As you hear the chair leg being dropped. Boom, ding, ding, ding. My head. Gah.
You should leave this place and stop trying to stab people with chair legs.
I'm honest in agreement. Dang it. Kill her! Alright, so that was your bonus
kill
action.
you first. I'm gonna stab at the big guy.
Hits!
Cool.
That's a good
Turns
hit.
out having an
That's my
actual
attack.
weapon makes it easier to hit.
I'm gonna apply one of my seals on him.
Understood. Okay. Good turn.
That's my turn.
Yep. Alright, top of the round, Lilith.
yep. And this is going to be fun. So yeah, I'm going to fly above him.
Mhm.
And I've not had a chance to use this combo yet in this campaign, but I've been
Okay.
having it planned for a while. You know
Okay.
that vial of acid that I brought out?
Yep.
Uh,
Or
I'm gonna
instead.
I'm gonna send it down, specifically aiming downwards, with the spell Catapult.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got a couple things to do. So first off, he's gonna make a dex save.
Yep.
Could you move so I can click on him?
Yes, I can. I seriously
Thank
hope he
you.
fails because this is gonna be so beautiful.
Dex save. He is no longer baned, but he does fail.
Yes. All right. So
So roll the bludgeoning.
yep. So here's the bludgeoning damage. That's the first thing I get to roll. Which
And bring up the acid for me to explain like how best it works.
do I have it in this character? Actually, how do I open the bag of holding in Forge?
If you go to your inventory, the bags are all there. Yes, if you go to the inventory, there are pictures of the bags right next to your strength, size, and multiplier.
Oh!
It's the very first one.
I did not know that. Okay, so there is the
Bring up-
usages.
Yeah, okay. As an action, you can splash the contents of this vial onto creatures in 5. Okay, yep. Range. Either case, make a ranged attack. So this is catapult, so we're ignoring the ranged attack. Just roll the 2d6.
Boom.
Okay, not bad.
Sizable damage.
So take the acid damage. Yeah, no.
That was what? 21? No. 24.
Yeah. All right.
Hallelujah. And sadly this doesn't work with Hex because it's on attack, but still.
It is fine.
That's a solid bit of damage. That
Not
will
wrong.
end. Well, actually, how far did I move? Because it would have been. I'll move back.
Okay.
And that will end my turn. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I'm glad it did work.
Marist, you're up.
I'll remove one of these
I'm gonna
vials.
slam him on the table.
Okay, got you. Go for it. Make
He
a strike.
comes in from the top. He comes in from the top rope.
That'll hit.
20.
So, yeah,
Oh,
did you
yeah,
do the
it's
plus 2?
I forgot.
Add the plus 2 to the other damage. She takes them all normal anyways.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do this with that.
No, I could have been a real big jerk and had you guys fight something that was resistant to non-magic damage in this fight where you guys would have access to your weapons, most likely.
Honestly, I was thinking he would be resistant, and I was like, ah, crap. this is
Non-modification, he isn't.
Oh, alright.
Alright, but yeah, no, you do a good strike.
Boom.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Alright.
This fool does
Kai,
not think he was
you're
gonna
up.
kill with acid or a
You're
radiant
trying
punch
You're
man.
trying to kill her. He said to go kill her, right?
Yes.
Can you get to the other side of her?
Nope.
Wait, what are you guys doing? Why are you attacking her?
Where I'm not. I'm protecting.
I think he's
her.
trying to defend her.
Yeah, the Clarice, like, can you go to the other side for a second?
No, I was going to attack her. I was saying to protect her from each side. That's what I meant.
But
Okay.
making a
So you're moving
wall.
Yep, so you move there to... Admittedly, the same position and same place that you were compared to her before.
Mm.
But very different context this time.
Also, it seems people are losing health left and right.
Indeed, I am.
I have not used this spell yet.
Oh, what do you got?
Prayer of Healing.
That's
that,
an out
You
of
bring-
combat
that-
Yeah,
spell.
Prayer of
Okay.
Healing is a
that's
long-term
it
passive
takes
spell.
it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Damn.
It's a
Damn,
good
you're getting
spell.
cooked,
it's
dude.
It's a good spell. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I
it's a
enjoy
great
it.
spell.
But yeah,
It's not
you
good for
can't use it in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Ah, God.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can he call a timeout?
Can you call it timeout?
You know what? I'm at least going to try and restrain one of these guys with hold person.
Okay.
Hold person again.
I'll go for this guy.
Okay, understood. This guy's gonna make a wisdom save.
Grab onto him
Sure,
with
he's not
full
wise.
purposes.
He fails.
Hey,
Okay,
there you
thank
go.
God. That's the end of my turn, by the way.
All right. She is going to take the dodge action because she doesn't know what to do. And you guys are trying to protect her. This guy is going to remake his wisdom save because that's all he can do. Bump. What's your spell save DC? He does. He does save. He does save the second time.
I didn't.
That's at the end of his turn. This guy is going to. Yeah, he's going to walk up to you.
Rude.
And he's going to attack you.
Which of you? There's two you here.
He's going to attack Kai. This is the plate guy, by the way.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 17.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have my armor anymore, so.
Is that plate guy?
Yeah.
That is plate guy.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, he does 2 damage to you.
Okay.
2 piercing
Are you
damage.
okay? You need healing?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. We got some fun.
Oh
that's about to
yeah,
happen.
concentration. I forgot about that.
Yeah, make the check. Wait, no, you're not conquering anything. Yeah.
you
No,
broke it.
he made it, so you're not conquering anything. Yep. All right, so that's his turn. It's this guy's turn, and he is going to. You see more of that energy burn off him, and you see him get this crazed look in his eyes as he does it. I need Maris, Lanrose, and Kai to make con saves this time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 1.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, he's
that,
lucky.
smart use of lucky. Smart use of lucky.
I realized I could probably use that to prevent crits as well. Critical attacks.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
I totally forgot I could. But
Yep. All right, roll the new con save. I mean, that would have been a crit. By my rules, that would have been a crit.
Oh.
All right, Maris, you're the only one who succeeds the save.
That was
What?
So probably DC like 15, I would guess.
All right, so everyone. So Maris, you take 16 necrotic damage reduced to 8.
8. Okay.
Everybody else just take the full 16.
Oh no, that means Eve's down, doesn't she?
Oof.
no. He didn't say for me to take.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Kai.
oh, oh.
It was Kai this
Oh,
time. It
oh.
was Kai this time.
Oh, my bad.
Heavens.
Ooh, I'm bad.
Pretty bad, too. My health is comical.
Is
What's
it...
yours then?
Okay, so that is
Go.
his
Ooh.
turn.
Oh, me 3.
Oh,
at 3.
oh,
I'm at 3.
Oh
I will
no.
I will note, it seems like whatever resource he uses to do that, he does not currently have. And he has this crazed look in his eyes. Needs more.
That resource is his action. So again, next
Blood.
time.
Clary, you're up.
Hypothetically, if I were to hop up on this counter, would I eat opportunity attacks?
From this guy.
From one
Figured-
guy.
Figured at least from that guy. I wasn't sure about this guy because I didn't know how.
They're
high
not
the-
charmed anymore.
She's not She's no longer charmed.
Okay, then yeah, I'll risk eating an
Yeah.
opportunity attack from the other guy.
All right, he's taking his plate and he's going to try and hit you with it.
Oh, so you might want to remove the charm for the other lady.
Oh no, that was to tell you that this was one person you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why the others don't have it.
Yeah,
That's
this
going to be a
was over.
9, which will miss. I
Very
don't know
much.
if it love her, but figure when I'm using the same
Basically.
picture for people, I should have something that says, you know this person.
And then,
She's our favorite character.
then I'm gonna source for
Surprise.
All right, big guy,
yeah, psychic
All right.
again.
make your attack roll, please.
Wee!
That'll hit. Roll your damage, please.
Come on. 8, 8, 8,
8,
8,
8, 8,
7.
Close.
Ah,
God
still good
damn
damage.
it.
Still good damage.
Good damage.
He is.
No.
He is starting to look pretty rough.
Okay,
Ooh,
good.
we're getting close. Getting close.
All right, so that's your turn.
Drop 2.
All right, Landros, you're up.
Time to put him in a coffin. I'm gonna put a
Do
seal
it.
on him with my bonus action,
Understood.
and then with my action, I'm gonna use Honey Sweet Blades to get a guaranteed critical hit.
Understood.
Ooh.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Yes.
it, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna do good.
Roll it.
This is gonna do a good ton of damage.
This is gonna be doing good damage.
I assume you're burning your seals.
Yes.
All right. Ooh, that is a lot. It's not enough to take him out, but it's a lot.
Oh,
What?
damn.
What?
Okay.
Damn. You survived.
Oh
Yeah,
god!
okay.
I
Strong
thought that was gonna
punch.
take him out.
You do. You
Oh,
put a lot of
fucking
energy.
rough.
You get. You hit him like in like the fire burns him. Come on, go.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So is that your turn?
Yes.
Top of the round, Lilith. You're up.
I I look over at Kai. You think you got Landros?
Yep,
Uh,
I'll get him.
And I fly over here, go down. I did not mean to click on that. Fly down to the ground, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Maris.
Okay, yep.
Nice.
Call it. Heal him. Roll the healing.
I'm calling. I'm gonna roll a. It's 2d8 plus my modifier. I think it's gonna be 14.
8.
I'll take
Uh,
it.
I mean,
Thank you.
right.
Healing is healing. Healing is healing.
Back to
Alright.
11.
I'm gonna back up one more.
Now you only die to one of those things when you fail to stare.
All right.
that'll end my turn.
Speaking of things, Maris, you're up.
And I'm gonna step away for one moment.
He's not a thing. Thank you very much.
Sorry, that was a bad transition, honestly.
That thing.
That fucking
No.
gross slime thing.
Abomination.
Okay.
I will, what I'm looking for, my unarmed strength. Slam him on the
Go,
table
let's-
again.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, I guess I could, because he hasn't been throwing a lot of attacks. I'll just try that. So,
That'll hit.
yeah, I guess it didn't really matter too much. but-
Roll your damage.
So +2.
Yeah, +2, and then of course the Divine Fury.
+2. And then, Divine Fury. It's that.
Okay. Could you do me a favor? Looking at this and describe how you take this guy out.
Oh, I slam him into the table multiple times until it
Yep.
breaks.
Table breaks,
And the
and you see
Plates go everywhere.
he evaporates. But whereas most fiends you see kind of evaporate into smoke, he gets sucked
I'm back.
into a
Artemis.
book. Oh, you missed kind of the super relevant to you thing.
Oh, I said I was stepping away.
I know, but I was just describing the end of the fight naturally.
Oh shit. Sorry.
So yeah, he gets sucked into your book as he dies, instead of being sent to the abyss or the hells where demons would normally go.
Huh.
Well,
Demons and devils would normally go.
That is
Ooh.
rather fascinating.
As that happens, though, you see these two individuals, Plate Guy and Broom Guy, fall unconscious. I want to go behind the scenes. If you guys were a little slower. So this guy has like by default, this guy has 2 resources that he gets back every time he kills somebody. The entire premise of this combat was when he used those 2 resources, he would take his turn to get them back by killing these guys.
Oh, well, good thing we did not let him have another turn.
was that
Correct.
his like AoE thing?
Yeah, his AoE thing was using, but something else did, and you guys
Alright.
managed. I hate that you guys did this. I want to just show you this move. You guys did how close this came to popping.
Corrupted heal. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, so close. Like, you decided to heal the turn after he had used both of his resources, and
Okay.
prevented him from getting it back by stunning the guy that he was going to take an opportunity back to get him back.
Oh my goodness, nice.
Yeah, by the way, your whole person actually mattered, Kai.
Yay.
If you did not hold person, that guy would walk away to attack you. And when he did, this guy was going to take an attack of opportunity. And kill him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good,
Damn.
good calling the whole person, but yeah,
But, yeah, so I just need to show you guys this, because I think it would have been made the fight. Although, heck, it came close anyways. But yes, he's
Play
gone.
of the game without knowing.
That's my luck for today.
Yeah.
Uh,
He is gone, and things seem to be a bit calmer for the time being.
Can Clary get some good old healing, please?
Yep.
here I'll patch up Maris again, or a little
She's-
more.
She's like sitting
I'll,
at the edge of the counter,
I'll,
angling right now.
I'll I'll get both.
Another fun little mechanic thing: if you would let the party go all the way through till when he was ready to make the reveal himself, there would have been more guys that he charmed.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna.
we found him in like just in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Maris again.
All right, roll it.
Sure. I believe Lanros will also need it.
12.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I
So
could
I'm pretty
believe
good.
it or not use some healing.
I'll use my first one on Lanros.
All right, understood. I will say this: hey, Lanros, new record. You didn't go unconscious.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I didn't.
I was like, wow.
Goaded.
Anyways, time for Clary to get some health, I guess. Depending on what I roll, of course, which is probably gonna be like 2 1s.
There you
Okay.
go. It's better.
All
It's
right.
Like it.
Now
Lucky as
I
fuck.
need healing. I have 1 spell slot left, so
better. Ooh, hee, hee, hee.
so I guess I'll use that on
Now
myself.
this is the one where you gotta roll double ones. You called
I
it a little
swear
too
to
early,
God.
Neo. No, you got
No.
double sixes.
Oh my god.
You're good. You're good at healing yourself, thankfully.
A bit narcissistic of me, but okay.
You saved all the good healing for yourself.
So just double
My
check.
god.
So just to double check, please.
Yeah.
Anytime I look at the book, it's like a bad thing, or can I just look at the book in general? Like open it up. And, like,
I
look
mean,
at a page?
looking.
Cause
Yes, opening it is bad. I'll just let you know now.
okay, I'll be honest. I was tempted to open it up and like see like if the demon had like basically became one of the pages, like one of the pages like talked about him.
Hard to say.
Not that hard. Book.
That's-
Also, I will mention Kai is wearing the cloak at this point.
Yeah, I got you. So, as the commotion ties down, you will eventually see Lawrence Bright and Robert coming out of the kitchen, who I don't have stat things for, but the real Lawrence Bright, by the way. But by the way, his name was Lawrence Bright.
Yeah.
You remember that one lady, Dorothy Bright, who said her husband hadn't
Yeah.
come home in
Yeah.
a week?
yeah.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yep. All right, so he's gonna
Although I
come
didn't kill
out.
him that day.
Clary's
Yeah.
rapier back in.
Yeah, I assume that you're gonna take your weapon back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was something. It
Sure
seems
was.
What was that guy?
that it seems that we owe some thanks.
It would seem that way.
And not gonna lie, not exactly the way I thought they would try to assassinate someone.
Well, I have no idea what the goal even was, but I will say this, and you note, outside of Linda, outside of Linda, who is kind of hyperventilating, and the 2 people who were charmed who are unconscious on the floor, and a few staff and such, it seems the estate has been evacuated. It is safe to say that my birthday party is going to have to be rescheduled. But no sense letting the cake go to waste.
That's true.
I guess so.
Right. I look at the spot where the demon guy was, and where I just set down the acid bottle. Is there acid on the floor?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about this. I just tried to.
You got a
Tried to-
spill on my floor. I suspect if that thing got what it wanted, it would have been a lot worse. And don't worry,
Probably
I
would
can
have
have
been-
someone carefully clean that up.
Yeah. It's acid, so they might want to be very careful.
We understood.
Kai is gonna go towards Linda, but
She is
alright.
shell shocked. I'm fine.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you don't seem it. Do you need some water or something?
She's gonna glare at you, then yes, water would be fine.
All right. He's got like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
move the
Yeah, I got you.
like,
I get
he's
you. I
gonna
get you.
Get her some.
Mhm.
Here you go.
So I will say, the Black Blood Company is going to bring out a very large cake that was obviously meant for, well, a lot more people than just you guys.
Yeah.
Have however much you want.
Hey, plebes, quick question mechanically.
Potential answer mechanically.
I know living creatures that require to breathe cannot survive in the bag of holding because it's like a dimension thing. How does
Yes.
food react? Like, does it like?
How does food react? Time still passes.
Okay, so like
So
okay.
here's the question: how would food react if you left it non-refrigerated for however long that would be? Is the answer?
I feel like cake would just go stale.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think cake tends to
Yeah,
just
cake.
stale.
Correct.
Okay.
So you can preserve it technically.
I mean, you can put it in your bag, where it will most likely, depending on how long you take to take it out, go stale.
Right, I was gonna say like maybe with the bag of holding I could like maybe like take a little extra cake as like spare rations, but it's like I don't know how long cake. I don't know how
Why don't
long-
we just take? Why don't we just take some cake back for our friends?
Yeah, I want to know. By the way, rations aren't really a thing I'm keeping track of in this campaign. That's the other campaign where they matter.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Just to bring
like-
some extra
like,
cake for the guild
You are
members.
basically going from civilized place to civilized place.
You know what, touche. But that's not a bad idea. Bringing some cake for the others would be a nice thing to do.
Okay, so do you guys eat the cake?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll eat some of that cake. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it is really sweet and really good.
Mmm.
It is very clear that the main ingredient really is the grapes.
Mm.
Like the grapes are in the icing, the grapes are in the actual cake itself, and it makes it kind of like sour at places, but also very sweet.
That sounds good, honestly.
That does sound
does.
very. It sounds very interesting. I'll give it that.
So,
Yeah.
with that,
Sounds
we
good.
have ended the St. Clair
Quite fun.
winery storyline.
Except
and-
there's one-
Yep, there's something you want to do.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
Mr. Forgot his name.
Mr. Forgot his
So
name.
many people.
Yeah, the owner. He mentioned
Robert.
that he recognized me.
Oh no, Robert didn't. No, that was one of the tiefling chefs guys.
Oh, one of the tiefling. Never mind.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was Robert.
Yeah, no. It was them.
Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah,
oh,
all
they
right.
recognized you
So,
from last night. Oh, okay.
We have a bit more time, so I will run through the aftermath. But first, I want to ask, because I am testing a new system for running social encounters, what did you guys think of how I ran this?
That was fun.
I liked it.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I
I
liked it
like
too.
the way you did social counters this time.
Yeah, I am very glad you liked it. I think it came out the way I wanted, where basically it gave you a picture of everything that's going on, but also let you move the story as you wish. I will reveal some fun facts. At 6 p.m., so it was like 4 p.m. when you guys, it was like 3 p.m. when you guys were doing it. At 6 p.m., Lawrence Bright would die.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
Ooh.
guessing
Like
starvation.
starvation.
Yeah, starvation, correct.
Wow,
So we
you
got
got
it
to him
just
in
in time.
a nick of time.
hmm
God damn.
So that, yeah, there were some ticking clocks during this adventure. And yeah, no, and you guys did good. You guys did good. You followed leads. I'm happy with how it went. So, you guys have the cake. Are there any scenes you guys want to play out before traveling?
Mhm.
you know what? I'm not at mom's computer right now, but I'm curious if there's any dictionaries with Dwarvish, like on Dwarvish.
Are you
In
cooking?
this- She is, yes. In this house, there wouldn't be, no.
I doubted it, but thought I'd
But
ask.
yeah, I would just let you know. Linda very much mentioned Dwarvish as a language she didn't know. Anything else anyone else would like to do?
Well,
This isn't something I would like
Mhm.
go for, but before they leave, Kai is going to make sure that Linda is actually all right before they
Yeah,
leave.
make an insight check.
Get to insight, please.
Having problems.
Insight's not bad,
it is
You're
when
not
you
sure.
roll
except when it,
That's
You're,
why-
you're not
that's why
sure.
That's why you never say you're good at something until after you roll it.
yeah,
Yeah, you're not sure. Is the honest answer.
yeah. I mean, fair enough. She was just, yeah.
All right.
So what I would like to do, first off,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give Kai a high five because
Mhm.
he cast some, his timing for everything was perfect.
All right.
He's
I-
gonna like
I have to
high
like
five as well.
and then I would go talk to the owner
Robert?
yeah,
Okay.
Robert.
Robert Sinclair.
And, excuse me, Robert.
Can I help you?
Yes. So I was taking a look at your library earlier, or not library, but
Study. It's a study.
Study. I couldn't remember the right word. And I noticed a couple books that had caught mine and as one of the others' interests. Do you happen to
Kai
remember?
kind of like raises his hand.
Do you happen to remember where potentially you had gotten the book?
I
Or
have.
each book? I would have given him.
You're gonna say the
names of two
names.
books. Yes.
Those books aren't particularly important to me. Don't get me wrong. The agriculture one was good, but nothing I could put into practice. And I'll be honest, 2 books I wasn't reading anyways is fine payment for what I assume was very much saving my life.
Oh, well, thank you. I would go upstairs and collect both the books.
Yeah, you can put the books in your inventory if you'd like. Mark that you have them. And I can, if you choose to spend time reading them, I can talk more next session about what it is you learn from them.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it in my inventory.
So a bunch of these like book stuff would you throw in as a custom item, which I will
Correct,
show.
yes.
I will after the session. I'll show you how to do.
All
it.
right. So with that, are you guys ready to head back?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're on
Yeah.
our way.
All right. So, fun
Right.
fact: I did roll for return trip encounters.
Assumed you did.
Zilch. So I'm just gonna send you guys back.
Yay.
You guys make it back to the guild hall. And wait, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Go away. I was playing mine in a second. So you come back. Ron was like, you're back.
Yep.
Orth and Trin are out at the moment.
Should we long rest, by the way?
You would have long rest, yes.
Yeah.
But also there is we're getting like basically the end point of the session.
I know. I just want to, just in case.
Oh, well, it's a shame that they're not here because we ended up. Actually, did we end up bringing leftover cake?
I mean, you talked about doing it, so I assume you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well, yeah.
pull out a. And how would we have put it in the bag of holding? No, I'm thinking.
I don't
I
know.
assume They probably have.
Yeah, in a box
They have,
probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would have had boxes, yeah.
Okay.
So you
I
pull
pull-
the cake out.
Yep.
And then as soon as it hits the table, you hear like wood hopping. Plump, 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 plump.
Here comes Mimi.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, no, just a slice.
I was gonna
Okay.
say like I imagine like
Yeah.
as I'm instead of placing it down, as I place it down, Mimi just like hops like across the table,
Yeah.
matches
Enjoy.
it midair.
Yeah. Anyways, she eats it. You can see on her like fangs and sticky tongue, like the icing's like over it.
I didn't realize mimics like cake.
Mimi's got quite the sweet tooth. Anyways, what you encountered on your way I already know, thanks to Orth telling me. How was the party? Was it a nice night?
Almost.
Almost.
Could have been better.
That doesn't sound good.
Quite
Mostly
nice.
good till the ending.
The demon that we had to fight.
Yeah.
Demon.
If anything is to say, if we hadn't caught that demon, well, if we had caught that demon later, things would have been much worse. So we
Glad
in
to
a
hear
good-
it. Well, normally I'd ask Trin if she has any notes on it, but she's out.
Where is Trin anyway?
Did she go with Dr. Orth?
That's correct, yes.
Ah, okay.
Where'd they head off to?
He looks at you. Where do you think they headed off to?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Oh my god.
You were there, made the call, by the way.
Uh,
Oh, I don't remember.
Well,
Yeah, you were there. Yeah, you were there. Oh yeah, so I will just remind you guys, yes, you guys had encountered a sick individual
Oh,
who was sick and cursed. And you
Right.
called Orth to pick him up.
Lovis
Can I
is
take
just
back
Hey.
what I was saying?
no,
Yeah.
no. Lovis is laughing at you.
they not come back after. How long has it been? Actually, the trip was.
Your
It
trip
was just
there
one
was
day, right?
No, the trip there is 3 days.
But by the time we called him, it was the same day that the party happened, right? Or no, was it one
it
day
was
after?
it was the day before. The day
Yeah,
before.
The day before, so like,
Yeah, because we stayed the night there, and then.
Correct. Yes.
so
Yeah,
honestly,
okay.
unless they did not solve the issue immediately, they should be on their way back probably by now, or at least starting to. Maybe. Yeah. Timing.
Well,
Would it be worth calling them to see if they're all right?
that's on you.
I
What do
mean,
you think, guys?
I mean, calling them
I
would
think
be
so.
calling them would be good to get a update on how the situation's going.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and call him.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
I'll go ahead.
All right.
She'll call.
You were
she'll-
you
I'll
calling
call-
Trin?
Yeah, just because it's
Yep.
easier for them to understand each other than her and Orth.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So you take out your sending stone. Hi, this is the operator. How may I help you? You would give the number, I assume.
Yep.
All right,
Operator,
just a
give
moment.
me the Navy.
All right. It rings for a bit. Hello, this is Trin.
Hey Trin, it's Clary. We were just calling to and see how things are going with that cursed person.
Bad.
Have you guys figured out what's going on yet?
We're working on it, but things have gotten a bit more complicated than I'd like to admit.
Hopefully you guys can get it figured out.
That would be appreciative. So, the individual wasn't there when we arrived.
Well,
no.
shit.
Ooh.
That's a problem.
But we were able to find some of his belongings. And are currently in what we believe is the town he was from.
Hoping to see if you find him there.
Now, hoping we see something.
Right.
It's a mess here.
What's going on there?
Well, it's basically a ghost town with a bunch of bodies and corpses. And those who aren't dead are, well, very soon to be dead, and making sure that anyone around them is dead as well. We have found a safe space a little outside of town.
That's very concerning.
Dude.
We're on the other
Well,
side of the
here's-
phone, like, we're like, what the fuck is happening over there? Because you only hear
Correct. You only hear the Cleary side, 'cause that's how phone calls work.
Oh, there's no speakerphone button.
You know, because the way saying tones just goes right into your brain.
Speaker
Oh,
set
dang.
phone.
Yeah.
I heard they're adding it in the speakerphone 3.0.
Oh, really?
Or Sending Stone 3.0. Shit.
Technically, if you all touch sending stones, you could listen on a conversation.
Yeah, that would be weird though.
So, well, we have to go.
Thank you for the update, Trin.
What happened?
Yeah.
It's not good. He wasn't there when they got there,
He what?
and when they arrived in the town they, I believe, was where he was from. It was basically a ghost town with a bunch of dead corpses, and those that weren't dead were killing anyone in their path, and before they died, and they were close to dying.
And you didn't ask if they need us to come over there?
She sounded like they had it handled.
What? Neither one of them are combatants.
I probably should have asked, honestly.
Lilith is gonna face palm.
You think?
So I'm going to ask a question, although I suspect I know the answer. Are you guys going to do a job board job, or are you pursuing this thread?
Pursuing this thread.
I think this makes sense.
Pursuing this I mean,
That's three.
I kind of figured, but, you know, I had to ask.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As a reminder, by the way, your next job you guys do, which would be this one, is the one that you level up on.
woohoo.
How much gold are we getting from this one, please?
I will let you know that now. Yes. Give me a second.
I have not been keeping track.
Plebes have
I
playing
have been
on our
adding
character
it for you. I have been adding it for you, so we're good.
Okay.
sheet.
But
Probably get-
in this case,
okay.
you guys get. I mean, level 8, level 4. That's ASI and Fate.
Yep.
I
Where's
haven't. Sorry, I have to
Fate?
scroll
Yeah.
very high up to get this because I have it written up high. 180 gold for each of you.
Not shabby.
Okay.
I'll let you
with-
just add it to my
Oh, God, I
character
can
sheet
do
later,
math.
just so we can keep track. of it.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
I think
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
gonna add money.
Yep. All right. With that in mind, and you guys basically this I feel is a good cliffhanger, honestly.
Yeah.
So by the way,
Yeah.
fun fact. Remember when I was rolling dice last week when you guys had met the sick guy and you had captured him?
Mm-hmm.
I was rolling to see whether he was going to escape or not.
How
Ah,
quickly Dave? I don't remember. I remember rolling dice. I don't remember how quickly it was.
I don't remember either. I'll be honest, because it's been a week.
I mean, sorry. I want to be clear. I was not rolling athletics checks. That would be stupid. I was rolling to see if he would escape.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah, like percentile dice.
Yeah, you might remember I even asked high or low.
Oh yeah,
I forget. Was that higher roll directed at me or you, Carrie?
It
I'm
was-
pretty sure it was one
it was-
of
It
us.
doesn't matter. I just need someone to
Yeah,
say something.
Yeah, either way.
But that was. I hope you guys enjoyed this session.
yeah.
It was fun.
I hope I have
Yeah,
found
good.
a way to do social encounters that you guys have found fun and also kept things flowing smoothly.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah, I
overall,
quite liked it.
overall flowed smoothly. I would say Eve helped you create that cliffhanger by not asking, "Dude, need us down there?" I was like, I was this whole time. I'm like in my chair. I'm like, Eve, are you not gonna say
Nah.
it? Are you not gonna?
Nah, they got it.
It sounds very in character for Clary to just completely forget. Just say, "Well, it sounded like they had it."
I mean, here's the honest truth. It actually is in character. Clary comes from a culture where everyone is at least somewhat combat savvy.
Yeah, it's like personally, I just handle it.
Not
So,
only that, but she summons a stack of rocks.
she
Ben,
what? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Dumb as a sack of rocks.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Uh,
No. Yeah.
real quick, since we all know that we're all out of inspiration, who was awarded the inspiration of the night?
I'll be honest. For this one, I had pre-decided whoever freed the butler, if anyone did, would be the one to get it.
Oh well, I mean, makes sense.
That's a lot of rows.
Yeah. Kiri, enjoy your inspiration.
I will.
So wait, if the butler would have died, but whoever would have freed them,
Then I would have.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I would have. If the butler would have died, then I would have decided by some other metric.
Okay, fair enough.
It wasn't. Oh, we're not doing inspiration because you guys didn't do the thing. It was.
Right.
I had decided this is something that I view as worthy of getting inspiration.
Right,
So
no,
I'm going
absolutely.
to apply it to that.
And I will say, Neo, again, I've never seen anyone, either at our table or anyone outside of our table in D&D videos, ever actually make use of detect.
I mean,
evil and
yeah.
Good. So
I mean, yeah, because
congratulations.
Because you used it, you knew he was a fiend before I even got to like have him go to his true form.
And honestly,
Yeah.
Neo, This is one of the. That was.
Are you still recording, Ross? Because I feel I should credit. I got this
yes.
guy. I got tonight's villain. I did not make tonight's villain myself. I got him from. Where is he?
Is it the book that has all the characters that have villain actions? I forget what it's called.
That is correct. It's from Flea Mortals.
Flea Mortals. But yeah, no, I thought like, wait. The way
Yeah.
it's written, that
Yeah.
sounded familiar. Is that a villain action? Or not
No,
villain action,
no,
but
no, it's not. They have
something like it.
added. Flea Mortals has added this entire mechanic tied to fiends that is based on how many souls they have,
Oh, that's cool.
and they get more souls when they kill people.
That's cool.
Which is why,
I
again,
love
I hadn't
that.
built like he was charming people, and then he was gonna stab them in back when he needed to refuel to do the big attacks against you guys.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Neo, you found one of the special uses that you detect evil good is good for, and that is calling out, well,
I mean,
imposters.
I will say, I think it helps that spell is good in this campaign specifically because you guys know that fiends play a major role in this campaign, both demons and devils.
Right.
Because they do. They do play a major role in this campaign, I decided when I was playing this campaign.
When you were playing the campaign?
Planning it.
Oh, planning. I heard playing.
Really, it's when all of you guys came and said, "Hey, I have these fiends that I want to tie to my backstory." I'm like, okay, fiends are gonna go high up in the plot.
God, if one of us had
Figure out-
picked the paladin, they'd be having so much
For the
fun.
record, by the way, I'll just let you know. Yeah, Eve, your theory was completely off base.
Oh, what was her theory?
She thought the take was when you poison was something undetectable.
somehow.
Just wasn't poisoned. No, the entire idea. I mean, I'll be honest. You guys called it out immediately. You guys called Linda out immediately.
Yeah.
She was just racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was just racist. It just so happened that the human, or the guy who looked human, was plotting something.
Indeed, he was.
Anyway, anyone have any final notes about the session before we end the stream and video?
I've got nothing. I did figure out how to make it so that Sorcerer's Burst doesn't break, so we're good on that front.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Actually, I do want to say, because now that I can actually kind of openly talk about it. How good of a job did I do with someone doing one of those what do you call it? What Linda is this type person who say I can't be racist. I have a friend. That's that thing. How did I do playing her?
I
I
hate
can't be racist. My dad employs those things.
Yeah, honestly, yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Anyway.
this. My daddy employs him.
Yeah, my point is,
anyway.
I want to know how I did because I will say I was very uncomfortable playing her.
I don't blame you. I would too.
I don't blame you either, but it makes absolute sense. The last time
Yeah.
that you did something vaguely similar was way back during Tyranny, but that was more of a not scripted because D&D is never truly scripted. But the Council of Dragons being
very anti. They all had their own bigotries, and I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that would have been what, 2 years ago?
That
now?
was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while back. Anyway,
But yeah, thank you guys for playing.
thank you, the viewers, for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more of the Guild. Bye bye.